This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Very Hard to Submit. Go to vhtsny.com and check out their kimonos, compression gear, and apparel. This is a brand we are excited to be supported by. Their gear is high quality with a clean design. Go to vhtsny.com and see for yourself.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Grappler Union podcast. On this episode, we have the UFC 235 Fight Companion. Enjoy.
I hate the 6 minutes. It's what happens in that 6 minutes.
You told me, using any tactic that works, never to limit myself to one style. Keep an open mind.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
In order to become more peaceful, in order for you to become better and strategize your life.
All right, we are live. UFC Fight Companion 235.
Right.
And we got Cody Garbrandt versus
Something Munoz.
Pedro
Munoz,
Yeah.
So
We're about 2 minutes into the first.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Awesome to be back, guys.
Oh, welcome back, Mr. Magnum.
Sponsored now.
Yes.
That's good. Yeah, you got to work that into the intro.
Right away.
That sucks. But at least it'll be good to get
What was
Paul
the name
officially.
of the gym in Hawaii that you trained at?
It's called Maui Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay.
Original
And it's on the
name.
north side of Maui, on the island.
And they knew Andre.
And what?
They
That's the
did.
crazy thing. Like, fuck
yeah, no, they
So cool.
They're awesome dudes, and he, Luis Heredia, I think is how you say his name, like paid me a very humbling compliment at the end, and it's like getting a compliment from someone like that guy. He's like one of the original Helio Gracie black belts. It was awesome. And
Is he
of
like
course
a?
knows
Is
it.
he like a fifth, sixth degree? What is he?
Yeah, I mean, like a bunch of stripes.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
stripes filled out.
filled out,
Yeah.
Yeah. Filled out. I don't know. It's just it's filled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the compliment? Nice,
Did you
nice,
roll-
nice
you-
shoes.
Did you roll with him?
I didn't roll with him. I rolled with just some of the students.
Did he pick the rolls for you?
Nope. They just
Because you know some guys will like.
Yeah,
Andre
no,
will
he
come in
just-
here, roll with that guy.
the way they did it was everyone you started on the person's back with seatbelt and then you switched. And then they
Like
and then your
situational?
knees. Yeah, it was situational, and then knees, and you kind of roll and you spar. But I mean,
Okay.
in both cases, like situational sparring essentially, and it was good
situational,
stuff.
but then it keeps going. It
Yep,
keeps going.
yep,
So it's not like just escape the back and then you stop.
Yep.
Okay.
It's always interesting when you're at another gym too for the first time. Like you got to be, oh man, this fight is.
Yeah, they're gonna
swinging,
bang.
man.
I never really liked Cody, but now I dislike him even more after seeing that tattoo on his back of the gun.
What does he have?
Wait till he turns around. It's like a gun tattooed into his
Hip.
belt.
Oh,
Yeah, like he has a gun on him. At all
yeah,
times.
like he's
Yeah.
about to pull it.
No, you should. Yeah, I have a buddy who has a samurai sword handle right here on his gut, and he
And it's his gut, by the way.
He fought
right?
a
Yeah.
couple
Gotta have a
MMA
gut.
fights, and when he win, he would like unsheath it and like
Shut up.
and like move it around like an imaginary sword. Yeah,
Like a
shout
cut,
out
like
to
a-
Rob. Shout out to Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Oh, Pedro
Oh
just
my god!
he just cracked him.
Cody's got to get a
Cody's
couple.
hurt.
He's got to start winning because his confidence
Shout
is
out to
low.
Rob.
Gotta be, man. Yeah, Cody was like, when he was before his fight with
Dillashaw.
Dillashaw, but actually I was going to say even before his fight with
Dominic.
Dominic. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, he's a fucking
Dude, these guys are fucking
Jesus.
banging. Look at Cody. He's just swinging.
He
See?
always, whenever he starts,
This is it. This is it.
when he starts getting a little rocked, he just goes balls to the wall.
That's,
Yeah,
how,
he
T- that's how
this.
TJ dropped him, though.
Yep. If this guy,
Munoz needs to hang in there, bro.
If he hangs in
man.
there and doesn't do what he's doing right now, back
Oh.
off. Back off.
Back off.
Give him. Oh my God. Cody is just
Fight of the
taking a
night.
shot.
Done. At least they made
Oh my
$50,000 each,
God.
right, guys?
Oh my god!
That's it. He's done.
That's it.
Cody's out.
Jesus.
You can't live by the sword,
Oh,
die
that
by
dude
the sword.
is gushing blood, too.
Fuck.
Those are from
Beautiful.
headbutts. I think that blood's from headbutts.
I think they butted heads
be.
possibly also.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a
Beautiful.
fight and a half.
Damn.
God,
I
Cody
love
is,
it. See, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's what
right
the people
there.
want to see.
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. Just slug it out.
Yeah.
Do you want to be a fighter?
There's
Like,
Dom
that
right
dude's
there.
dripping on Dominic Cruz. Dripping on him. Dripping blood on Joe Rogan.
He's like, just walk around, man. There's an entrance. you don't have to jump back. Take it easy.
Cody.
Look at that tattoo, though.
yeah, that's horrible.
That's brutal.
That's so horrible.
That's not a good
So-
one. I agree with you.
Paul, God damn, you just got knocked out, man.
Douchebag.
Take it easy.
I know. Sorry.
We didn't do introductions yet, right? So
It's okay. Who
do we need
cares?
to do that?
Drew Sawczenko in the
Yeah.
house.
Yep.
Johnny Payne.
John Payne. What's up, guys?
Oh, where's Alex?
He's dead to us now.
Doesn't matter. 'Cause he's dead
Second
to us.
companion he's missed.
Alex's people contacted my people, and they said they need a little more time for him to show up.
Gotcha,
So
yeah.
I guess the 2 months we gave him
Wasn't happy
we're-
with the
we're
salary
good.
that
Yeah.
he's being paid.
Wanted to renegotiate the
Yeah.
whole thing.
And then,
so.
it just
He's
fell,
playing
and then
hardball
it just
now.
fell apart.
It just fell apart.
Unreal.
Yeah, just fell apart.
That's what happens.
Wow, this is
When you talk big numbers,
look at
that's what
this
happens.
replay.
Hey, you know what?
Dude.
Like, at least people.
That was the same. It looked a lot like the Dillashaw knockout, right?
You know,
there,
it
didn't
did. Yeah, for sure. Because
Clipped.
you know he just kind of swings for the fences.
Look at it.
Double
Just-
right hand.
But-
One made it, one didn't.
You know what? He'll
Oh,
always.
that wasn't the knockout. Oh, there that was.
There'll always be a market for this type of guy.
Yep.
Yeah, but he just, I feel like it doesn't last long.
But
Yeah.
short,
Cody,
shelf,
what I was
short
going to say
shelf
was
life.
before he fought Dominic Cruz, Cody just looked. I mean, he had so much. He had that like up and coming confidence.
Yeah.
That was like,
Right.
I am invincible.
Right.
And then you,
But
you
he
see
was
this.
doing. He was doing good things. Like he was boxing more. He wasn't doing this stuff.
Yeah,
He
this is
wasn't,
crazy,
brawling.
dude.
Yeah, I know. I agree. Well, when he was fighting Dom, he was like, he looked real slick.
You're right.
Really slick.
And I feel like after that, I feel like this happens to so many fighters. They get caught and they lose that fight. You know, he was undefeated right before
Right.
he lost Dillashaw,
Yeah.
and then it's never the same. And I don't know if that's going to be the case with him because it's only one fight after Dillashaw. But
No, he lost. This is his third loss.
oh, this is his third loss. Okay.
Two to Dillashaw, right? And then this one?
Yeah.
Oh, did he rematch Dillashaw?
I thought he did.
I didn't even see
Yeah.
it. Wow. How that obviously he lost, but how did it turn out?
I think it was even worse than the first time.
He got knocked out.
More
again.
convincing, yeah.
Damn, that's too bad.
I think when you listen to him talk, I think he is a legit fighter. Like he'll fight anybody, anytime,
yeah,
anywhere.
right.
Like in a
He's
bar,
a
guy
tough
gives the
dude.
wrong look, like he'll fight. And I think I think it's easy to get him back into that versus playing that game that he always likes to play, which
Yeah.
is like smooth and slick. I think it's just like, all right, I got hit once, let's just do this.
Right.
You
He's
can't.
still
You can't
so young,
give it
though.
and take it. You just can't. It never works out.
How old is he? 23. Like he'll get there.
No,
No.
yeah.
He's definitely not that
A little
young.
a little older than
I
that,
think
but
he's
he's
older
not.
than that, yeah.
He's not old, but yeah. And that remember when after he won, he had like he brought in that kid who like survived
Yes.
cancer, but then he pushed out that book. You know, like people get like a little bit of.
Yeah,
they get a
yeah.
little bit of limelight, and then a book comes out.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's a book about. It's an
There's a
autobiography.
book on Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can he write?
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's probably a ghostwriter
I don't
in
think
there.
he's a
But
good
also,
writer
like,
or
all
reader.
right,
I think
you know, I feel like you need a little bit more of established time than for you to put. Like, dude, your book, I'm all set, man. I don't need to.
Yeah.
I'm not reading that.
Let me
I got a big
let
list.
me run to Barnes and Noble. and
Yeah, I got a
fucking
big
pick that
list.
up.
I'm definitely not pre-ordering that shit.
No.
Yeah, he's
I'm
27.
all set. Yeah.
He's
Oh, damn,
27.
shit.
Yeah.
But you just
Like how? I mean, you got out the book quick, which was better than getting out after you lost or something. But like,
Read some fucking
very
losers
presumptuous
book.
to put. Like it'd be like me like putting on an autobiography like right now. I mean,
Right.
no one knows who I am. Why does that matter? But like right when I.
yeah.
Man, I wonder what he's saying.
And this guy was number 8 ranked.
I guess it's not.
Pretty good. Pretty good to go in there.
Where's
and do
this
what he
guy
did.
from? Does anybody? Oh, he's got to be from Brazil. There's that. Isn't that like a Brazilian guy? Oh no, I bet he's from American Top Team. Isn't that the American Top Team guy?
Munoz, I don't know.
I don't know if he's American Top Team.
I think like if you just don't know where somebody is, you can assume American Top Team.
Yeah.
It's a good assumption.
So John, I had a question more about not the sparring, but what was the rest of their class like that you were at? Like, how did it start?
So it started with drills. It was pretty basic. I mean, like
Was it a special
what it
class?
was-
Like an like was it?
yeah, it was advanced class. You know, it was the sign of like a really good instructor because he was teaching a move that was basic. So what he was teaching was, he was teaching a move that was basic, but his focus on nuance was really special, and that's when you know you're with someone really good. Like it was basically when you have his back, you know, go underneath, grab one lapel, grab the other lapel, and here's how you choke him. And he was like, if he does this move, here's how you do it. I could teach that move, but I would miss all the nuance. I would look at the move and be like, yeah, that looks good. If it was demonstrated in front of me. He's like, no, take the wrist, do this, put your shoulder in and pull, and then move off the back. Something, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, that's way more pressure.
Yeah.
You're with a serious guy who's been studying jiu-jitsu for a long time.
Gotcha.
And not just going through the motions.
Not
like
just
action.
dogging in a choke. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Just squeeze, and he's like,
You're right, exactly.
So it was
No,
drills.
harder. Squeeze harder. It's like, oh, yeah, thanks, man.
It was a couple drills like that, and then we got into positional sparring, and then it would be like take the person's back for a minute, switch. He takes my back for a minute, and then we get on our knees, and then we go for like 3 or 4 minutes, and you go to the next partner. And at the end of it, you're pretty.
Oh, you're switching
exhausted.
partners. Oh, good.
Do they do an open in Hawaii?
They said that the IBJJF went there a couple of years ago, but they usually don't.
Okay.
So they just have to do there's a Carlson Gracie gym on the west side of Maui. It's called like 808 Jiu-Jitsu. I think that's the area code there. So I don't know. And there's a couple other small gyms that are popped up there, but I wondered that myself, like how do they compete? But a couple of their guys are coming to Pan Am's.
Dude, there's an Irish Open 2 weeks after.
Is that the first year?
Really?
The first year for that?
Yeah,
That's the first
I
time I've
think
ever
so.
seen it since I've been doing jiu-jitsu.
Their
so
second year. I think
yeah.
it's their second year.
I think it's, I mean,
I would go next year, John, if you're interested.
The Irish Open?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to do that.
I want to do Euros.
yeah.
I want to do, hell
Dude,
yeah.
it's
Go
the
to
flight that's the only thing
Lisbon.
expensive. Portugal's still like,
Well,
I'm
Andre
pretty sure
said-
Portugal's a failing country, so I'm pretty sure it's still very inexpensive to go there.
When Andre was trying to recruit people to go this year, and he's like, it'll cost you nothing, Like, it was $500 for the flight, according to him.
That's
and
not
he's
even
like,
bad.
I got housing, no charge, just like pay for your flight. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
He finds flights so inexpensive. I
Yeah.
don't know how he does it. He's like, came in the other day. He's like, yeah, I got a flight for Pans for like $100 round trip. I'm like, what? The
yeah.
fuck?
yeah.
Does he wait?
The
What
airlines
the fuck kind of-
lose money on Andre. For
What kind
sure.
of- is this a prop plane? What are we doing here? What is going on? Where are you getting these
Is
flights
it a real
from?
plane?
Pretty cool, man. They say good things about Lisbon. I bet it's fun as fuck.
I mean, I just would want to go to Portugal. Why not?
What do you think?
And it's a major. It's probably the easiest major
yes.
out of the majors.
Yes.
Like if you were like,
No offense,
man,
Europeans.
yeah.
No
But
offense
it-
to all the people that are listening from there.
Yeah, no offense, guys. You've got the easiest major. Yeah, if you were trying to podium at a major, that would be the one to probably do it at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
Paul, what do you think of that belt?
I don't know.
Fine.
I like the. I don't think they needed to do anything with the old one.
I like the
agree.
new breed championship belt better.
I like Zito's Naga belt better.
I was at that Midwest Finishers competition today. It
Yeah.
was really good. Their belt was beautiful.
Was
I got
it?
to hold that thing. That thing was legit.
Is that the one that Omar set up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was.
Did the podcast sponsor that?
We did.
So what kind of like was
just-
there?
I don't know
Did you
where
have
the
like
money
a
went.
sign there? Or
We had a
like-
sign up there.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think Zito just gave him like $20. I was like,
Yeah, I wish
You're-
it was $20.
you're welcome.
A little bit more. It was $20. It was a little bit more than that, but it was a great, well-run event. The audio feed and the video feed on YouTube was awesome. The matches though,
Who was
there's this,
commentating?
Hanato Larange and Kurt Werkert.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
So
Was Hanato? Was he doing Hanato?
yeah,
Or- okay.
yeah, it was funny. He was doing his thing. It was
Right.
good.
How was this fight, by the way? Sorry.
It was good. The Silva, yeah.
The Silva fight. Yeah.
So Andrew Tackert, 15-year-old, almost won the whole thing. When I tell you his jiu-jitsu was so good, I was watching just black.
Where's
belt
he out of?
match. He's out of Checkmat.
That's
in
where,
Schaumburg?
That's where
No,
Fabio's from.
like-
he's not from this state.
oh no, that's
he's from
Alliance.
another state.
That's Alliance. I'm thinking of.
I'm not sure what state he's from. He's
So he's like another Nicky Ryan coming up
Yeah,
kind of
oh,
thing?
yeah, for sure.
Yeah? Wow.
yeah. I mean,
15?
he-
Almost
yeah.
took it. And he's fighting black belt adults,
brown
like
and black.
grown men.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can you watch the replay? Is there a replay?
Yeah, go to Midwest Finishers on YouTube and you
Eating all
can
of
watch
these.
it again. It was like his matches were incredible. He did flying triangles. It was unbelievable.
Stylebender looks like a young John Jones.
Doesn't he? Yeah, it was good competition. It's hot as fuck in there, though.
Was anyone that we knew there?
Where was it? Yeah.
It was at 10 Plan Lombard.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. But it was so many people, you know, and I'm like, it's fucking hot in here. I wore, like, I had my jacket on because I came from outside, but
It's a different dynamic when you're watching jiu-jitsu at a competition and there's only one match happening.
Yeah.
And everyone's on that match.
Yeah.
That makes it intense. When you're at like a tournament,
it's different.
it's like a track meet.
I agree.
It's hard to really be
Focus,
consistently
yes.
entertained by it.
I agree.
When you can hear them like breathe and
Yep. I was like, I was watching these matches especially with that kid. They were phenomenal. Actually, all the matches were really phenomenal. So everyone should watch it. But like, my rib was starting to hurt because I'm like getting into that feel that my core is getting strong. I'm getting like trying to move. I'm like, oh,
Breathing heavy?
Breathing. I'm not breathing heavy, but but I'm just getting tense. Because you feel it. You're just
you
like,
totally
oh.
do. If I was going to introduce
flowing.
anyone who has never seen jiu-jitsu before to jiu-jitsu to like sell them on it,
Yeah.
I'd bring him to that. I wouldn't bring him to a tournament.
No.
I'd
Not
bring him
like
to
a
a
giant IBJ. Just
No.
Yeah, a 16-man bracket right there. Yep, super fights. Yeah.
Because Kyle did one a couple like last year where it was one on it was like
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like that
I don't remember.
at
It
a gym.
wasn't that the finishers? Not Midwest finishers, something else?
No,
I know
it
what
was-
you're talking about, though.
Yeah,
Subspectrum or something like that?
Yeah, and it was just obviously no music. It was just a quiet room, and just hearing them like watching two guys like really fight it out. You're tense the whole time. You're like, oh shit, and then you see a submission. You're like, oh my god, just tap.
Yeah.
Just tap. Your shoulder's gonna be torn out.
Right,
You
right.
start to. It draws you in, and anyone, even though they don't understand jiu-jitsu, like the people in the crowd were like covering their mouths.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
Well, not a lot of these matches went. They did the EBI overtime rules, but not. Maybe a few went to overtime, but they were getting after it. Everybody was doing phenomenal.
Is it anything more drastically different than watching, like going to the Chicago Open live, and then the one time they streamed the Chicago Open, like on Flow, and it was just like, you can never watch the IBJJF majors are, besides the finals, are hard to watch. Where like when you're in I feel like when you're there and everybody's yelling,
Right.
it's just, I don't know. It definitely is.
I mean,
so
jiu-jitsu in
different.
general is hard to watch, not just the IBJJF.
Yeah.
I mean, ADCC turns into like a stand-up fucking wrestling match for 20 minutes.
I had a buddy watch the Spider
You
yesterday.
do
with me.
EBI, they're fucking butt scooting at each other for 15 minutes until overtime. Sometimes it's just hard to watch.
The
Combat
combat
jiu-jitsu
was
is
good.
really changing the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Combat was good.
and he's doing a good job there for sure.
Styles make matchups, It's I don't
Yeah.
know. I like ADCC, I think.
It'll
Do you guys think that a
that'll be fun.
sport? What do you think is like? I guess your perspective on purity of a sport. Should a sport shape its rules to be entertaining so that it attracts people, or should a sport, lean towards its pure essence of whatever it is? Like, hey, this is our sport comes from this, and this is what we're trying to emulate. Versus, we need to appeal to people so that we can sell this for.
I think jiu-jitsu should be efficient. And efficient in terms of, like, in the basic sense, like pass, takedown, pass,
Right.
choke. And if that's boring, that's fine.
Like,
But-
if you're a martial art, you have to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people
Like, look at the fight that- the fight
should
that just
come
happened.
Yeah, viewership should come second. You know what I mean? So the martial art has to work, and sometimes shit that works isn't exciting to watch.
Okay, so here I'm just gonna play devil's advocate. Like, isn't it a martial art? Ultimately, it is an art, right?
Yeah.
And art should be. There's a difference between entertainment and art, and
Right.
I'm not saying I have patience for people who like, well, that's they're not even giving it a chance. But at the same time, this is maybe a stretch an example. You go to like the Art Institute of Chicago, without understanding how they made that, you can look at or whatever. You go to the impression exhibit without understanding how Van Gogh like made that. You can still be like, wow, that's.
Right.
That required a lot of work. That's beautiful. It was in this context. It means this. This is
Right.
cool. It can draw me in. So is there a responsibility of the artist there, or is it?
I don't
you know
know.
what I'm saying?
What the problem
Yes,
is,
I do.
The thing with jiu-jitsu and what we get out of it, when we look at jiu-jitsu, because we do it so much, we see those little nuances that are like, holy fuck, did you see what he just did to get to where he's at? People, the layman, who just watch, they don't
get it.
see it.
But they can-
and they think it's boring
but we
because
can
they
get-
don't understand that. And that's where football, basketball, because football's like, throw the ball, catch it, run. Basketball, throw it in the hoop,
Football's
block
not that
it.
easy to understand.
I mean, for the most part, you hit the guy with the ball.
But
My wife doesn't know. I understand it.
Well, wait, but there's a lot. But that's a good point though, because there's a lot that goes on the football field that most people who never played football don't understand. But just like anyone can get behind a triangle choke or a choke, anyone, whether it's you or someone who's never seen jiu-jitsu before, they can get behind like a pass that's caught, a 50-yard Hail Mary or something, but they don't know what's going on the line. So how the D-line's how the D-line's trying to penetrate the O-line or anything like that. That's where maybe some of the nuance lost. But it's
But
maybe
jiu-jitsu
because
is smaller.
It's
so
totally
so
smaller.
much smaller. If we're talking about inches, when we say, so small movements make a huge difference.
Well, yeah, no, I guess when you said smaller, I thought you meant like the sport. I feel like people have, for example, American football, there's much more of an exposure. People have much more exposure to it because they either played it or they were exposed to it in high school. You try and show them jiu-jitsu and they have zero exposure. They'd have preconceived notions about what sports that are fought in gis and martial arts uniforms. They've got some bias or prejudice there. They're already rejecting it, and then they're looking at it and they're like, "What the hell is going on?" Okay, so there was a cool choke there. I can see that, but otherwise, like this sport's weird and it's kind of boring to me.
Right.
But is there responsibility on? I guess my point is there a responsibility? Is the artist responsible in a sense of translating his passion or his art into something that's understandable and consumable for people on the outside?
No, I don't think
not the lazy consumer.
I don't think it's his job. I think you as an artist, myself, all of us here, we have our own way of doing jiu-jitsu. We have our own game. And if our game is exciting, then it's exciting.
Right.
Some people's game is smash and just smash and just smash, and it's not very exciting to see, but it's effective.
Would you say
so
that
it all depends?
I'd say
the artist that does are usually the ones that are more notorious and the ones that are kind of. It seems like the ones that really, the people that are the greats. It seems like it's more easily translatable than
for them,
for everybody. Like you don't become great unless it's
people want to see
mass can understand it. So,
Bruno Malfacini,
you would almost say yes.
I don't know. Like I don't.
Rafa Mendez.
I don't understand how someone could just, even the layman could open up Instagram and look at Rafa Mendez's Instagram account and be like, that's fucking insane.
Because they don't understand.
They just don't get it.
Even me, I look at that. It's amazing. I'm like, I can't even put my. But people think that they can do it. They see Michael Jordan slam dunk. They're like, I can do that.
Right.
Okay, so let's go to the Art Institute really quick as another example. There's a lot of people don't like the modern art because it's like, I don't get this. What is this? And some of the problem, and nothing's more irritating than hearing those the people who are responsible for those pieces of art. If they said to you like, you just don't get it. This is for us in our ivory towers. And you don't get it.
Yeah.
Other artists get it, but it's like, well, you're at a display inside a museum for the public,
Right.
Or that somehow it made it there, whether I don't know if you chose it or not, and so you have some responsibility to the people looking at it. But maybe nothing's worse than a modern artist being like, oh, it's too abstract for your little mind.
Right.
And so this is where I'm thinking like,
well, that's why jiu-jitsu's awesome. I don't think jiu-jitsu's ever gone, no, this is too much for you. It's always been like, no, I'll show you. I'll show you.
Right. And yeah, that's a good point.
Just to jiu-jitsu.
It's such a tough spectator sport, like look at wrestling. Wrestling is in every high school in the state, in every high school across the country, and it's in college, and it's in the Olympics, and
no one watches it.
Nobody watches it.
Good
still,
point.
I mean, like jiu-jitsu is going to have a tough time with it.
No, that's a good point. It's definitely where like when you go to like Europe, and they've good popularity towards kickboxing, and there's not here in America. People don't watch kickboxing.
Well, that's the biggest thing. And again, I don't always want to bring up the Joe Rogan podcast, but Joe's like, how is kickboxing not super or Muay Thai? How is it not super fucking popular?
That's true.
It's so violent and explosive and awesome. Yeah. Like, how is it not bigger than the United States?
And everyone,
everybody just wants people to stand up and bang.
That's what I mean. Like that's what they say when they're watching MMA. Why don't they just stand and bang? It's like, why don't you watch K1?
Yeah.
Right.
What's K1? Right. You don't know? Okay.
Why don't you watch it?
Right. Those are the guys watching Quidditch.
Watching what?
You know what that is? Quidditch?
No, you do, dork.
Quidditch? Like the Harry Potter sport?
That's it. Oh. It's real.
Oh, God.
People play that.
It's for Paul.
What?
It's for real.
What?
Like people run around with broomsticks between their legs and play a game, chase this fucking golden guy. It's a whole thing. There's teams.
Dude, you put on pajamas and roll
believe
around
it.
with
So
dudes all
Quidditch,
day.
the
Maybe you shouldn't be
sport
judging people.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say, yeah, we wear bathrobes and fight each other, dude.
Is that guard? That looks like the missionary position to me. You know, that's the shit
You're
that they
right.
say about us.
For sure.
Yeah.
But it's bizarre with the
But
whole,
still, you've got a broom in between your
have a
legs.
broom.
Let's be real.
It's weird. It's super weird.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
How about I fuck up your whole crew? You know? And your brooms. You're allowed to use the
Snap your
brooms.
brooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's odd. That's an odd one. That's because they're grown adults. They're not like kids in a playground.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Paul?
All right, wait, but
What,
let me ask you
what
this.
happened to you guys?
What's Dad doing right now? What's he
Something
doing?
happened to you.
Whatever Dad's doing, he's not proud. For sure. But
Shout out to Javier.
wait, why?
Javi that hosts the podcast with
Oh,
Zito.
I thought you were talking another
He
Javier.
probably does that. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
what do you guys think
Good
about?
luck your next roll with him because I'm sure he'll get you back.
Is he
going to
bring his broom?
Probably. Careful.
What do you guys think about live action role playing?
Like
For what?
LARPing.
no,
Oh.
it's horrible.
Like, well,
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah,
LARPing?
LARP,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Live action role play.
Okay, interesting.
where like they dress up and they got swords and they're in.
I think
it's
it
really,
could be
it looks
cool
super fun.
if you got
honestly,
the
but-
right group of people together, like us, like guys who are competitive with each other, like to like
Wait,
actually
but they
have a
to
decent.
have a sword fight. Like
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
to, they don't do that. They like fake pretend like they're having
And they
a
talk
sword.
in
No,
like
they don't.
British
It's like
rubber
accents
swords,
and
you
shit.
take a
Yeah,
beating.
no, they'll
Right.
Oh, they will go after it.
Yeah,
for
you get
sure.
stabbed, yeah, but-
well, when you get hit, like
You just
your
have
arm,
to,
then
like-
you lose
Yeah.
the arm. You can't use it
Oh, I
anymore.
see, I see.
But the best. I mean, you guys have seen Step Brothers, right?
course.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not Step Brothers, but Role Models.
Role Models, thank you.
Role Models.
Role models. Wait, which one's role models?
So it's with Paul Rudd, and then who's the guy? Who's the guy who played Stifler?
Just say Stifler.
Okay,
Something
I know what you're
Scott,
talking about.
something Scott.
Yeah, Sean
I
William
vaguely
Scott.
remember that.
Just-
Yes.
Okay, so there's LARPing in that movie, and like there's a scene where like they're having a huge battle, and there's like some wizard dude in the tree, and he's like casting spells, and so that's the limit case for credulity. It's like he's not doing anything,
Right.
Yeah.
but that's what he's doing.
That's
He's
what
a
he's doing.
caster, so he's just
Yeah.
in the battle. No one can see him, but he's just twirling his fingers.
And then the capes, and then the guys are talking in British accents. It's like that's all.
I'm all
unnecessary.
over my men.
Bow down before me.
Have you ever gone to the Renaissance Fair?
No.
Yeah.
I have a buddy dresses up. Dude, I don't dress up.
Hey, Drew, your friends are weird.
Yeah,
You got some crazy friends.
yeah,
man.
they are. Shout out to Rob.
Again? Same dude?
And
the horrible tattoos?
Yeah. Dude, you don't think the guy that's got a sword tattooed on his stomach also goes to Ren Fair? Of course he does.
Shout out to Rob.
Shout out to Rob.
The Renaissance Fair is pretty
Dude,
funny.
it's fun. You can go there. You get fucked up. It's fun.
Okay.
So they have like
Is that where they have the big like
yeah, turkey
turkey
leg.
legs?
Oh, if you
Yeah.
don't think there's a ton of drinking there, there's all the drinking.
How about the ladies? What kind of ladies are we talking
What
about?
kind of damsels are we talking
wenches.
about?
Aren't they
Wenches?
wenches? Yeah, there you go.
Not great.
A little overweight?
But
A little overweight?
But the titties are out.
No, they so they have to. The best part is like the people who work the fair, especially if they're like, the king or queen walking through, and they have like their little entourage. They have to be in character.
Yeah.
So you can talk to them in character.
Right.
It's the best. You're like, my queen. Let me find the more ale for my men. Summon your finest wench, and they'll do it with you because they have to. I mean, they don't have to. If you're a dick to them, they'll probably tell you to
Dude,
fuck off.
okay, we're going. We got to go.
Dress up.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You like go to the store and you like go to buy something and it's some dude who's just tired of his job and you're like, how many gold coins for this? And he's like, dude, it's just Visa or MasterCard.
Yeah.
Please buy it.
Oh man.
That's funny. Where is the Renaissance Fair?
It's right over the border in Kenosha, Wisconsin. It's not far at all.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Have you guys ever done medieval times?
Yeah,
No,
Medieval
I
Times
haven't
is
done that.
fun.
I hear
it's
it's
just
terrible.
nostalgic for me.
Is it fun?
I went for summer camp.
I mean,
and
it's
shit.
for like kids, right?
Yeah, it's for children. But I went back
We
as-
couldn't go now, right?
I went back
could
as an
go.
adult. It was
For sure, dude.
It was a little
and enjoy it.
Probably not.
I've heard that you don't.
You can definitely
I've
go.
heard you won't enjoy it.
You could definitely go though.
Yeah.
You
It's
might have to
fun.
drink a lot to enjoy it.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
fun. Yeah, if you just everything is easier to take when you're inebriated. It's just like slowly better. and
Tisha
better.
Torres, is it Tisha or Tisha?
Tisha.
She is jacked.
She is. The other girl's Jack too. They're both thick.
Tisha's kind of hot.
Whoop. Is that going to be a
They're
knockout?
both attractive.
I don't want to spoil it for you, John, but I'm fairly certain she's a lesbian. Like she has a girlfriend.
she
That's
It's
okay.
like,
She
no.
can still be hot.
I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but this goes to decision.
You can't rant about the same things every single time.
Guys, it's going to be, and by the way, it'll be a nice, boring, unanimous decision. Not going to be split.
No, these girls are going after it. That's a pretty good fight.
For sure.
I don't know who
for
Zhang
sure.
is.
She's tough, man.
No idea who
She's
she is.
5'4". I saw in the stats.
She's ranked 15th.
Tisha Torres has been around for a while.
Yeah.
I thought when she came off the Ultimate Fighter, she was going to be a freaking barn burner and own the belt. But who's the champion? Who's the champion?
Rose.
Yeah.
Rose Namajunas, man, she's a beast.
So do you guys notice when, because the last fight ended quickly, that they filled it in with like 15 minutes of fluff and commercials before this fight started?
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about that? Do you feel like it's the UFC is like, hey, we get to capitalize on more time now and throw more shit out there?
Yep.
Or do they think like, well, people bought the pay-per-view, so let's give them 3 hours of something? Because personally, I'd rather you just roll into the next fight.
Me too.
I don't care if the card ends in 42 minutes.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't care either.
I didn't think about
Yeah,
that.
maybe they got. It's a good question. I don't know. Maybe they got like a.
I'm sure
people are
Rogan
pissed
and them
about
are
it.
like, fucking roll on to the next one, you know? We've been here for 6 hours.
The problem is that someone bought him for $4 billion and they got to fucking make that money back.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're not
a
going to
good
get away
point.
from it.
So they get to
They need-
so they like when fights end quick and they'll just double, triple up on the commercials.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Wow.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, because again, you want the finish.
But look at this.
Yeah.
This is one
Yeah.
giant.
Nobody's gonna be
we're
like, oh, I
watching
wish
one
it
giant
lasted
commercial.
longer.
Though. Look at that. That
Dude,
monster
I'm
logo.
pumped for Ben Askren, man.
Yeah,
That's
me
the
too.
fight I want to see.
Me too.
Yep.
I think.
I hope
think
it's
he
a
might have
good
made a
fight.
mistake. I think Robbie might have been the worst. The not a good place for him.
Well,
Not a good
Why?
choice for him.
I don't know. I
just
think
feel
it's
like
a good place to start him.
Hell yeah.
I don't think they're throwing Robbie to Ben. I don't think they're throwing Ben to Robbie. I think it's a good matchup. Like, I think it's interesting.
I don't know. To be honest, I think I've only watched a couple of Askren
Oh, wait a
fights.
second. But you can tell it's a good matchup. I mean, it's exciting.
No, it's
you
a
just
very
think that's
it's a
bad
very
for-
intriguing matchup. I just don't think.
So, what
I
do you
don't-
think the matchmaker was thinking when he put that together? Is he trying to put Ben over, or is he trying to smash Ben, or like?
I guess-
what do you think they're trying to do?
To be
there?
honest, I guess if my thought would have been, why don't you give him a little bit of like a secret layup, like not a real layup, where
Give
it's
him a
like
can?
where
Dude,
it's
the
like
guy's
where it's like, oh,
undefeated.
why are you doing that? But give him someone a little bit easier than
Because then we'd be on here going,
You gave-
"Why are you giving this guy to Ben? He's the, you know what I mean?
You giving him Robbie Lawler champ a second ago.
Ben's a champ
Yep. And
a second ago.
Who was the last three guys he
fought?
fought?
I don't know.
I mean, Douglas Lima, he beat.
Yeah,
When?
it's an Olympian dude.
He's a beast.
I appreciate all those things.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a good match. I think
it's good. I just
you
I don't
got to
know.
give him a top 10 guy.
Got to.
Shane's got
Who's in
some
the top
good
10?
striking.
Yeah, she does. She's tough, man. She got some shoulders, too. Jesus.
Both in great shape.
Yeah. Not going easy.
Miss Torres American.
Yeah.
She's at ATT. I know that. I actually know that.
Oh, a real American top team person.
Yeah.
That was quite a kick and recovery right there.
I think the only fight in this card that is kind of like is the John Jones one. That one I find.
So we're kind of due for an upset, though, aren't we?
I don't know, man. John Jones is so fucking.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you. I know. he
Tested
really-
positive again. Also awesome. Just in general.
What is
Did
up
he
with
really?
that? Yeah.
I literally had somebody today go.
Picograms?
Somebody
Yeah,
literally said,
picograms.
one of my friends was just like, I don't get it. Why is he? Well, they're letting him fight still. I'm like, dude, did you not listen to like the whole last like 20 statements? Like, dude, he's just gonna test positive.
Right.
Then they're just gonna let it happen.
Right.
What did he test positive for?
For
very
whatever
small
he
amount
took
again.
like 2 years ago.
But the problem is that
Same thing.
the picograms
It's the
amount
picogram.
is double what it was the last time.
Right. So
How's that work, Paul?
Jeff Novinsky was on Rogan's
Yeah, I remember.
podcast,
I
so I'll
watched
sum
it.
this
I
up as
listened to
quickly as possible. But basically, what's happening is testing has gotten so fucking good that they can still pick up on these picograms, which is like if you took a grain of salt and broke it up into 1,000,000 pieces, that's the size of a picogram. It's like unfathomable. You can't even imagine what it is. But he's testing positive for that for doing it like 2 years ago, right?
Right.
So he might test positive
Maybe.
for like 14 picograms, right? And then the next fight he could test positive for like 22 picograms. And people are like, well, his picograms went up. he must have re-administered the drug. No, it's so small it couldn't have been re-administered. You know what I mean?
Really?
So yeah. So like,
So do you think they're still detecting something? That he
they're
took?
still detecting something from it, and then like cutting the weight also will like release peak
I
again.
feel like that is. I feel like he must be continuing to take it.
Even Jeff Novinsky's like the testing's too good at this point. It's like it's annoying how good it is. No, because he's not continuing to take it because then he would test
Way more.
higher for.
Wow. Okay.
You should listen to the podcast. I think he actually gets fairly technical. And
He
Okay.
does get very
I should probably
technical.
listen.
Doing
It
an
just
awful job.
you
of it.
love
It just
technical
seems that how come
speak,
no one else
so-
is testing for picograms?
That's true. That's a good point.
Why is he the only one? Or is he the only one that's
I don't know.
Is he the only one that took
Anderson Silva
steroids
didn't
ever?
test for picograms, and he got pinched a couple years ago.
That's true. That's a good point.
So what the fuck?
Why isn't everyone failing?
Right.
So,
that in the microphone.
well, who would,
It's okay. We heard you.
out of the main event and the co-main event, what upset would you like to see more? Because I
Wait, what's co-main?
dislike Tyron Woodley more than I dislike John Jones, so I'd like to see Tyron.
Why
lose.
why
do
do
you
you not
dislike
like
Woodley
him?
and
Tyron?
I just don't like his personality. I think he's got a bad attitude. But Jones, on the other hand,
Man, you're on the UFC hype train. You're just gonna do whatever they tell you. Why don't you like him? Woodley's awesome.
Woodley's got a good attitude, I think.
no, he doesn't. He's like mad at the world, kind of like, and with all the racist stuff, like the UFC's racist. They don't promote me like they promote other. It's like, shut up, dude.
No, they're not racist. They push Daniel Cormier like crazy.
Right. So,
I love it.
so why is he saying that, Drew?
Oh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess
it's
there's-
one of the reasons
that
I
was-
don't like him.
Oh, was that your point?
There you
Oh,
go.
That was your point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no.
It's always good when a group of three white dudes determine what's racist and what's not.
I know.
Half the night.
Also, his rap is horrible.
Speak for yourself. Half Hispanic, so.
Press conferences, his press conferences kind of suck. Like when he does the whole get up there and try to talk shit.
No, I would rather have John Jones lose. Versus
Because it would be
Woodley.
more shocking.
It'd be more shocking.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for
okay.
No, Andy's a horrible person. Way worse of a person than Tyron Woodley.
Yeah,
I'm not denying that. Tyron's probably a better person than John Jones. I just, at least John, like the beer thing. Like, who would you rather have a beer with? I'd say John Jones. You know what I mean? You know, like they asked that question about presidents. Like, which president would you? You know, it seems like a good guy to have a beer with. You know,
Who'd you choose?
I mean, John over Tyron for
no,
sure.
I mean, what president?
What in the last
I
five
mean,
of them?
God, I don't know.
George
Probably
W.
Trump,
obviously.
right? Just because.
Well, this is the problem. Is like not really saying much about the person. That's number one.
It doesn't say shit
Everyone's-
about him.
Everyone's like,
It's just
I'd like to have a beer with that president. It's like, you know what? 99% of the time, that president doesn't want to have a beer with you because you suck.
100%. But it's basically just a way to ask the question, like, who would be a better hang?
Right.
You know, I'd say John over
You're kind of
Tyron.
saying who's realer. I don't know.
Who's realer?
Yeah.
Who's got a better personality? Who, you know,
Get a beer with him after
who
he
might
hits
make
a
you
pregnant
laugh?
woman.
Yeah. I don't know.
Interesting.
Did you guys ever see the movie
Not a
Kingpin?
Woodley fan. Sorry.
Yes.
Hope
You saw
he
Kingpin?
loses tonight.
It's the. Have you guys seen Kingpin? With Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray.
Yeah, the bowling movie?
Yeah, bowling movie. There's a part where like he's with the Amish dude and they're in the bar and the Amish dude starts dancing with some pretty lady in the bar and the dude like a local at the bar comes up and he was like, hey, you're dancing with my wife. And to get him out of his trouble, like Woody Harrelson comes up and punches the Amish dude and was like, you never mow another man's lawn. And then like the next scene is them in the car and it's like him, the Amish dude, the woman they're with. And she's like, you didn't have to, or she was like, I can't believe you punched him in the face. And he's like, well, I did him a favor. They were going to kick his ass. And she's like, well, you didn't have to get beers with him afterwards.
Yeah. God, I haven't seen that movie in forever.
It's a good one,
Yeah.
man.
I think I have it on VHS.
There's so many
somewhere.
good lines in that movie where he's at the table and the waitress comes up and Bill Murray plays such a good asshole. And he's like, Tanqueray and tonic, keep him coming. I got a long drive ahead of me.
You see, Vitor Belfort got signed to
One FC?
One FC.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
They're snatching up all the, not retired.
Did you see the
but just on
announcement?
the end. No. Was it
When they
weird?
brought him out, And the guy in the mic was like hyping it up. He's like, and we just signed the legend, Vitor Belfort. And he like walked on stage and it was just like,
No.
That's too bad.
Really?
there was
How
like,
does he look? What's his body looking like these days?
Well,
I don't know, but
pretty sure
probably
he's
going to
gonna
get back on the
be
sauce.
jacked.
All right, he'll get those vitamins.
Yes.
He's gonna be picoed to the gills.
He'll get right back on those multivitamins. That's what it
Right
is.
away. Got it.
He's gonna fuck up anybody that's over there. Who I don't. Usually, ONE FC seems to be lighter weight classes. I don't even know anybody in the 205 pound that is there.
I do miss those Pride days from that sense. Those were amazing. That's what got me into that's what I started watching. That's what got me into martial arts in general.
Got everybody. Not me.
Yeah.
I actually never watched Pride originally.
Really?
Yeah, started
So
at UFC.
good. So fun.
I think I just missed it.
When did you start watching MMA?
I don't know. I can't even remember. There's like a couple old like fights. Probably just when Chuck Liddell was getting hot is when I started.
Yeah.
So pick any of the Tito Ortiz fights,
Yeah.
something along those lines. But it seems like the people that like really had a good edge ahead of me were like Pride, Fedor, all that
For
stuff.
sure, my entry point was Pride. But like watching Sakuraba fight.
But when was that?
That was
Like a year.
It was
a
like
year.
2006, and I was even late to the game. I was
Yeah.
just encountering it late. But I was watching, Vanderlei Silva, and I think he was one of the first ones that I saw, and I was like, who is that dude? That guy is scary. He was messing up someone with his like white little shorts and just smashing him, and his face was just like, geez, that guy's a fucking gorilla.
Nobody's scarier than him probably back in the day.
Back in the day, yeah.
Man.
Vanderlei, I'm surprised that dude hasn't signed somewhere else.
No, I
Yeah,
think
where's he
something's going
been?
on with him. I think I heard like bad stuff.
He's not
Like
good.
CTE
Yeah,
stuff.
like he's literally like, yeah, I can't remember stuff now. Like,
You know what a coworker just told me yesterday?
don't tell me if it's this is gonna make me.
No, yeah, it's a CTE thing with Matt Hughes.
Oh no, I was gonna say, do you ever having a croak out?
No.
No.
He had a stroke.
Did he?
Stroke and a heart attack. He's done. He said, "I'm officially done forever."
What?
Why?
He had a stroke and heart
How?
attack?
Because he took steroids for 25 years straight.
Right.
Yeah. No, but I guess he just had like a serious stroke right after his fight. He just
And a
fought-
heart attack?
I think it was something. Yeah, I think they said simultaneous.
That's so good. He was one of my favorite fighters.
Did he
man.
do juice for
Sad.
25 years?
I mean, he's been on. I can't imagine he hasn't been on steroids for at some point in his life.
Right, but
Drew's just making speculation.
Just making
I
stuff
know,
up.
yeah, dude.
100%.
You know, there's like
He talks
bodybuilders.
so matter
Zero
of
basis
fact.
behind what I'm saying.
There's bodybuilders that have
Dude, you know
20-year
we're all over the world
careers
on this one,
and
right?
they do juice and never come off of it, and they don't have strokes and heart attacks.
Affects everybody differently, though.
Yeah, you're
Maybe.
right. Crow cop. But anyway, Matt
He's not
Hughes,
old. Go ahead.
I don't know. There's a whole thing like his wife has a restraining order against him
Yeah.
for
Wait,
like choking her and stuff.
I didn't hear the
Yeah.
statement. Did you
No
hear? He
way.
released
So
a
he's
statement.
getting like that kind of
Yeah.
CTE where he's getting violent. Is that
So
so?
they just panned the camera on the last show to him, and he was
Yeah, they
like
did.
walking like
Shut up.
Yeah,
Well, didn't he get?
looks like
He
he's
was in
90.
an accident.
Well,
right?
yeah, he got hit by a train.
Well,
But like, what happened there?
Yeah.
Was
I don't know, that's
is that a
sad.
CT thing where he like fell asleep behind the wheel and then
I don't even know.
was
I don't even know how he got hit by a
trying to
train.
kill himself?
Yeah, who knows?
You know?
Who knows?
It'd be brutal to not be successful there if that was your attempt.
Yeah, right.
Zhang won it.
You're thinking like that's probably one of the more sure ways. Like
Yeah.
train.
Yeah, train. Yeah.
On
Park.
track.
I mean,
Yeah.
he wakes up from the coma and he's like, "God damn, I'm
Yeah,
tough.
oh, yeah.
That fucking
Yeah, right.
train didn't kill me,
Right.
dude.
Yeah.
Damn."
I guess you're right. That's a tough dude.
it's just weird that it's like you see him like walking the octagon and then he cries and breaks down. And then it's like, you may or may not have smacked his wife around a little bit. It's at the same time. It's like a super emotional moment. And then like, oh, come on, Matt. Like,
Right.
you get me so excited.
Yeah. All the women are like, "Oh, I wish he was my husband." No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why do I think twice about that one?
That guy, poor guy. He's like super religious. Like seems like he's home. Maybe he's not. Most of those homegrown guys are like suppressed. But
Yeah.
But
Doesn't mean you're a good person, though.
yeah. Well, maybe it is a CT thing. You've heard of that. Domestic
be, for
abuse
sure.
started. There's a wrestler who there's a couple like professional wrestlers, didn't
Oh,
they?
there's a bunch of cases with CTE. And
Didn't he
football
like
players
kill his
and all that stuff.
wife and then smother his
Benoit?
kid? Yeah, thank you. And then hung
Benoit.
himself by his
Yeah.
weight equipment.
He was the best. What was his
Way to go,
nickname?
man.
Chris Benoit. He had a nickname.
The Canadian crippler.
I
No, what the
I
fuck
always
was it?
picked him PlayStation. I was like,
What was
I'm
it?
Who's
Chris Benoit,
one of
obviously.
the four horsemen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his nickname?
I don't know.
Oh, then why'd you ask?
Somebody,
But
I don't know.
So,
I wish I knew. I
Okay,
wish I
so
remembered.
even in his
I just know he had a good one.
Even in his CTE state, I'm pretty sure he killed both his wife and his kid, right? So that's
Yes.
bad, right? You're on. It's a baseline, but he like gave his kid a bunch of pills so he fell asleep and then smothered him. So it was like a peaceful death. I'm pretty sure he murdered his wife. Where I think the idea was like, even if it's CT, he's like, no, I'm gonna make sure that you go out peacefully and you go out violently.
Yeah.
Just because still that spousal like, I fucking secretly hate my wife.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, you're going hard.
You're going anyway, so I'm gonna give you what you need.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
It's a thing. I think it's the craziest thing that makes me nervous.
I think that's true.
Is they're saying now it's the slightest shaking of the brain. It's one weird takedown.
Is it though?
I don't know.
Is this like a thing like that toxoplasmosa where 50% of the people in the world have it? And
Are you talking about that thing right with the worm?
Yeah.
The worm in your brain?
Parasite?
Yeah, the parasite. Yeah.
Don't talk about that. I don't
Like
want to
they
hear
say,
about that.
majority of Brazilians have it. Majority. Like
yeah.
No, I know. I literally
It's fucked up.
I know what you're talking about. That's
so
super
crazy.
weird.
And that's what makes them
We live in
savages.
symbiosis with a lot of shit. I'm not saying that's true or not, but I wouldn't be surprised. Because so the idea that like a parasite kills its host, that's a parasite that has not figured out how to optimally manage its host, because there's any sort of parasitic, and I mean this generically, any sort of parasitic creature is supposed to be able to coexist with the host. Like HIV wishes it didn't kill humans, so it could just coexist. It's not supposed to kill itself. So I think that if there was anything on that level where we were like carrying it and it was affecting our brain chemistry, it would need to be in a way that it could integrate itself into a normal life, a relatively normal life as a human. Even if it was modifying its behavior, if it did it to everyone, no one would notice. So why not? I don't know, man. That's a weird thought.
I was correct, by the way. Chris Benoit, the Canadian crippler.
Can you look up how he killed his wife and his kid?
Like the
Seriously?
details?
Yeah, just what the details were.
Yeah.
Okay, so podcast gonna
Dude,
take a
as
dark
far
turn.
as as far as I know, he was like injecting his son with like HGH too, like his little child.
That's just a good dad,
Like
though.
that's just a good dad. Where's my dad?
Don't you want your kid to be jacked?
Oh, man. So Daniel Cormier, who's next for this guy?
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou or Stipe? Oh, what do you guys think about
Ngannou versus Velasquez?
no, the Ferguson
shut up, John.
Ferguson turning down that interim belt? Think that was a good move?
Versus who?
It was going to be Ferguson versus Max Holloway, and he turned it down. And now Poirier stepped in to fight for the belt that they stripped him from.
No, I thought
Isn't that weird?
I think that I didn't know that. I think that's a bad move because you still have a chance to fight one of the best guys in the world, in Max Holloway, and then your rep's probably even higher because you're technically already beating it.
Well, here's the thing: Ferguson has the belt. They strip him of the interim belt when he got injured,
Oh yeah, man.
right?
I don't know.
And then they're gonna do another interim belt, and they're gonna invite Max Holloway to come up, who's never fought at 155, come up to 155 and fight for an interim belt against Ferguson. It just seems kind of odd. So Ferguson's like, well, why would I fight for a belt that you stripped from me? I just want the champ. Just give me the champ. So now they're gonna put Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier.
Still a good fight though.
I don't think. And then hopefully, Khabib comes back, and Khabib, is now going to get passed up because Ferguson can't fight Khabib now because he's not the interim belt holder.
Yeah,
It's
I
bizarre.
think there's people like McGregor, especially recently, that comes in and like bends all the rules, and then people are like, these rules don't really seem that rigid. And if they can treat him like that, even knowing that he's like a big draw. I'm not playing that game. Like, I'm sure that's probably what Ferguson's thinking. He's like, I want the real belt.
Yeah. Well, it's going to suck for him because now he's going to have to wait.
Yeah, he's gonna
2
wait
more
now.
fights.
Yeah, you got to
basically.
jump on that opportunity.
I just
when
never
you have
think.
it.
Do you ever beating Max Holloway, would that ever hurt your reputation? No, it would only make you bigger.
Right.
Okay, so
But I guess he wants Khabib.
he
But he's not
strangled
gonna
his
get Khabib.
wife.
I just fucked up. I don't actually
Yeah,
know.
so he had.
Where are we going?
So-
Can you just say this to John separately, like off air?
John, can you hear me? Yeah. So she had bruising
Please.
to her back where he placed a knee on her back and then strangled her with an extension cord.
This is extremely detailed.
And he did the same thing to his son, and he left Bibles on both of their bodies.
Okay, I thought he put his son to sleep with pills.
He sedated. Well, she was found with alcohol and hydrocodone in her body, and the toxicology report couldn't tell whether or not it was ingested before or after the death. And he also, I think, tried to sedate his son before suffocating him in his bedroom.
Got it.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks,
a real
John.
sad case of CTE.
Thanks for that request, John.
Yeah.
I don't know how to recover from that. Well, guys, thanks for listening, and
Have a good night.
we now set the record for the shortest Grappler Union podcast.
That was an amazing fight.
That was great.
That night, that
When
was
Lawler
when McGregor
spit the
fought.
blood.
McGregor fought Chad Mendes that night too. And
That's right.
Freaking won. That was an
Yeah,
incredible
that canvas
card.
was bloody.
Yeah.
Like, when I thought about that fight, whenever I think about that fight, I think about the first boxing smoker fight I've ever had, and I got my nose punched in so hard.
A boxing what fight? Smoke.
I had a smoker fight like
What's the
a
smoker
million
fight?
years ago. Basically, just like a bullshit fight at a gym where you just fight somebody, and it's just like it's like a play fight. It's
not
a real
sanctioned.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not sanctioned. It's just a bunch of guys in a gym.
Right.
But and I just got my nose punched in so hard, and for the next 2 days, my head was just it hurt. My whole sinuses were just I was gushing blood. Can you imagine what Rory McDonald's head felt like for the next week?
Oh yeah.
Like
Oh,
it
no.
must have just been.
No, you don't
Yeah.
feel good the next day.
You probably sleep for 2 days. You probably just are in a dark room.
That's what. There's a book that came out a long time ago. It was called "You're Okay, It's Just a Bruise," and it was probably came out in the '90s, and it was about this. It was about the NFL and how. And one part of it was they were talking about like the day after games, like running backs, they don't get out of bed for. A
Yeah,
couple
those guys do
days.
nothing.
They don't do anything.
How
could
you?
They're so fucked up. And it was about how the NFL. I think the idea it was like one of the first books to kind of criticize the NFL on like the expression "You're okay, it's just a bruise" is implying that there's a big problem here and
Yeah.
they're not taking responsibility for it.
Well, I think with ESPN they're going to start following the fighters after the events, and so you can see the recovery of some of these fights.
Did you hear what
That's
happened to Bob
good,
Costas?
Good,
No.
Bob Costas started talking shit about CT and saying like the NFL needs to do more, and that's why he didn't cover the Super Bowl.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, their NFL's like, why don't you
Cares.
just sit this one out, Bob?
Yeah. Who cares? Bob Costas is a geek.
Just saying, it's interesting.
I like how they
It's
showing
topical.
footage of him training with Tyron Woodley, and it's like Tyron Woodley, Askren's training partner, and it's just them in the gym, and it's just such a stupid shot they had to get. They're like, "Hey, we need you to come in and do some like wrestling moves so we can have this shot for this promo."
The whole
think we've
thing
been
with,
told
with,
that,
with Askren is because they can't use any footage from ONE FC, so you have no footage of him fighting.
I heard Askren
point.
throws him around in the room.
Throws who around?
Woodley.
I heard he throws everybody around.
Maybe. Yeah.
Except Marcelo
Well,
Garcia.
that's why it's so interesting.
Look at his body.
Except for that one
I mean,
time.
what are
yeah.
we doing? Look at this guy. Looks like he's just a car salesman for sure.
I mean,
Kia
and-
salesman.
and I
he
will
looks
say-
like a guy who's been clean his whole career.
100%.
That's what he looks like.
He's not
100%
He's
clean.
definitely not on the juice.
He's
That's
definitely
100%.
not juicing. I mean, Jeff Nowitzki, he's like, nah, we're
No,
good.
we're good.
Yeah.
Don't,
We'll
even
save it.
take the sample.
How is he so good? It's so incredible. But I think, Khabib is pretty
I mean, when's the
jacked up.
last time he fought?
I think it's a while ago. I'll Google it real quick.
But he just has such a
young Jamie.
dad bod.
Yeah, no, he
It's
does.
so interesting.
There's a lot of like I feel like half the fighters are either jacked or they're kind of like doughboys.
He's got to be broken up a little bit. I mean, this guy's been wrestling since he was like 2.
What do you mean he's broken up?
I mean, I don't know. He just kind of like looks like he's injured.
But no
you know
damage.
what I mean?
No damage in his MMA career. He's literally
No head trauma.
Apparently,
Back, you think, Paul? Neck,
I think
maybe?
back and neck and knees and everything.
Probably
I mean,
that stuff.
30 years of wrestling, dude, at a super high level, and that's his job now. He has a wrestling academy, so you know he's
I know.
always sparring with those guys and
Yeah. Robbie Lawler, man.
ruthless.
I like Robbie Lawler.
So do I.
Really do.
Last fight was actually I didn't think it was Shinya Aoki, November 17.
Shinrioki's a beast. You guys remember him?
Yeah. Yo, my God, he was so fun. And then that one time he broke that guy's arm and then gave him the finger right in the face.
Finger in
Like,
his
fuck
face.
you.
Yeah.
Dude. I think the best octagon moment ever is Diaz catching that dude in the triangle and just giving the double birds.
Yeah,
You know,
it was
just so badass.
It was like Mitch Pellegrino or something. Was his name or something like that.
So
Something Pellegrino. Lightweight champion in WEC
man.
for a long time,
I
or for
miss
a
Nate.
couple of years.
I miss Nate.
they're
Come
retired,
back.
right?
Nick is retired.
Oh, Nick is retired. Yeah.
Did you see that clip the other day where he's just like, they're just like, Nate, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? He's like, oh, I'm working my way back. And then Dana's right there, and they're like, is he coming back? And Dana's like, yeah, he ain't coming back.
It's so funny.
He's saying that, but there's no plans. There's just
Nick, yeah. Nick, do you follow him on Instagram?
No.
Every photo he puts up, he looks like he's trashed in it.
So funny.
He's
Like
partying pretty
that
hard.
dude's partying right now.
Well, why not? What are you supposed to do?
I mean, I don't know.
And they've been
you
doing
don't
it.
party.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
Zito, what are you supposed to do? I don't know what you do. Just not do it.
Yeah. Good point, Paul. Well, if I was him, it'd be different.
And they've been fighting for a million
Yeah,
years.
some people are just built differently. Like, look at Robbie. He was so much
Paul, can
more.
you not talk about me on this podcast?
Yeah, I know.
Jesus
so
Christ.
basically, Drew has a Ben Askren body, and me and John have a Robbie Lawler body, and
Hey.
Zito's got a Robbie Lawler body.
Thanks,
yeah,
man. I appreciate that.
Zito, you look great, man. You're what,
You do.
42?
43?
43.
Yeah.
You look great.
I was going to.
You
try
also
and-
have old
I
man
was
strength, too.
Going to try and think
Do
of
I?
a
Totally.
lighter weight guy for you.
Thank you.
I don't know if maybe I shouldn't say old man strength, but you do. It's like
Got like a Jose Aldo body. I think. You do. I think you do.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a compliment. What the fuck?
Jose Aldo's jacked.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, who's the English guy? Blue belt.
Russell.
Oh my god, I freaking blanked on his name.
Yeah.
He's got old man strength.
Yeah.
You guys ever roll with him?
Yeah.
You know, it's like there's a certain strength that comes with age. It's a real thing.
I look way better than Ben Askren. Just throwing that out there real quick. For those of you who can't see me, just trust me, I look better than that.
Listen to that voice.
Are you sure? Because he's about to fight a top 10 guy.
I look better. I didn't say you couldn't beat me up.
Well, when we take the photo, we'll make sure you take your shirt off for it.
I would never do that.
So that listeners can really get a good visual of if Paul was correct or not.
All right, let's see what happens. I want to see what happens here, dude.
I
like,
know.
I want, and then I want to listen to Dana at the press conference after. Be like, told you. You
Paulo
know?
looks really jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like he looks bigger than he usually does. You know?
They did show him lifting weights in the.
I actually think it's
in the
just those
promo.
two little
The
veins
promo.
right over his shoulders
Dude,
that are
look at his
doing it.
veins.
He's doing a
Holy
deadlift.
Yeah.
fuck. That's a
Vascular as
That's
fuck.
a scary dude. Like 100%
See,
scary.
been around
genetic-
forever.
Yeah, genetically, people are just different. Because
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming all athletes are clean at this point because
Yeah.
USADA will just fuck everybody.
Although that stomach tattoo,
Yeah, that could go.
No,
That could
but he's
go.
had that since he was like literally.
You know what's
19 years old.
refreshing and what I like about Ben Askren? No tattoos.
no, nothing.
Yeah. That's also what I used to like about Forrest Griffin. I'm like, you're the only guy in the UFC without a tattoo. I like you.
What's he doing these days?
Not a whole lot.
He's a cop. He's a cop in Georgia, I think.
He's a cop again?
No, he used to be a cop.
I thought he was
in
still a
Georgia.
cop.
No, he works for the UFC.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Immediate double.
Immediate.
Could you imagine if he got guillotined off the jump?
Look at that. Has
There it is.
on his
He's
back.
going to be a nightmare to fucking grapple with.
Look at this guy.
I hope he doesn't take Robbie down. I honestly do.
Robbie was a
Damn.
fucking beautiful.
That's not bad.
Yes. Knock him out. He's out.
Wow.
Done.
Wow. He's got his hand trapped. Beautiful.
Oh
Come
my
on.
God, that
God.
takedown. Robbie
Fucking
Lawler's
beautiful.
beating the shit out of him.
Robbie Lawler is
Beautiful.
freakishly
Hey,
strong.
Ben, do jiu-jitsu. Stop wrestling at this point. He's like still holding onto his leg.
Fuck.
Oh,
Quite an opening right
beautiful.
here.
That was amazing.
Cut him open.
Dude, honestly. can
Man,
we-
is that nice.
Zito,
Look at this.
Because you
Look
bought
at that
this.
streak of blood on the mat. Jesus.
Zito, because you
Oh,
bought this,
man.
can we rewind this like at some point?
I think
I just want to hear
Dude,
the crowd.
I just-
Yeah.
Yeah, we could. Oh, look
Oh, man.
Lawler
Oh, yes. Look at
body
this.
slam this dude.
Dude,
Dude, he looks like it's round 3.
that is beautiful. He's still in it, though. He's no fucking.
Yeah, Askren's,
Look, it's just gonna.
he's not
Jesus,
that
dude.
in it though.
Hey, remember the Ben hasn't taken damage before?
Yeah, yeah. It's not. It's all accumulated to this one fight.
Yeah, this one fight.
He's retiring after this
So
fight.
when he was in 1 FC, he fought 185,
Dude,
right?
you got to stop.
Why does Lawler think he could punch him? I don't understand. Like,
I'd throw bombs.
I would just throw bombs.
Yeah.
Like, he's not going to punch you at all. He's not going to knock you out.
Oh,
But he will tie you up like this.
Yeah, those front squats he was doing in the promo, John, those helped out, man. He
Definitely
fucking
helped out.
launched that
Yep.
dude, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And he just did those
Beautiful.
front squats for the shot too. That's it.
Okay, break away, man, and fucking like Ben Askren can't knee, he can't punch. All he can do is fucking grab.
just gonna
you.
wear him out.
That's it.
Ben Askren is durable as fuck.
He's
Oh, yeah,
durable,
he is.
but he can't do anything. He's not gonna knock him out.
So in ONE FC, he was 185, right?
No, I think they
I
gave
think
him
he-
like a
I think
he was
hybrid
always
weight. I thought.
170.
I thought he had a weird weight.
I think he went up and down.
I
think he just ran that company.
Well, what? So the way I understood, like with their hydration policies or whatever, their cutting policies, he was like 185. You fight your natural. Because dude, if he couldn't come in here like with the same weight he was fighting with ONE FC, he would be way too small for the class.
Dude, I cannot believe he got launched like that. That's
That's
insane.
incredible. Man, if Lawler wins this, that's going to be playing, and Dana White's going to say, play that on every fucking channel, always. Just every commercial, play that,
Yeah.
play that, play that.
This is
Be like,
interesting.
this
though.
is who we traded Demetrius Johnson for? Fuck.
Is he going to power slam him? Oh, you can't do that, right? No power drivers in jiu-jitsu.
No, he's not going to.
Dude, I think Askren.
Dude, I think Askren.
The farther this goes, the better it is for Askren.
It
He's
is,
just
yeah.
going to wear him out.
I think Ben's taking him seriously now. Like, I think he kind of slept on Lawler's
believe-
wrestling.
Did you guys ever see Marcelo Garcia against
Yep.
Askren in the grappling in the gym?
Oh,
Back.
What the fuck?
I don't think it's going to be that
hey,
easy.
Hey, Ben.
It might be.
Bulldog choke?
Bulldog
What
choke?
kind of choke is
no
this,
fucking
bro?
way. He's out.
He's out.
He's out.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Oh,
He's not
he's
out.
not out.
Oh, no.
he's not out.
No,
Bad
don't be a
stoppage.
controversy.
Bad stoppage.
Oh, no, he was out.
No, he wasn't. He got up immediately and was like, what the
no,
fuck?
come on.
Damn,
He looked
dude.
out. His arm was
this
loose.
is-
Why would he go limp like that, though?
Hey,
No.
we got to pause the podcast. We
Why?
got to listen to this. I wanna
we,
hear what they're
we
saying.
don't have to pause. We just
Yeah, we
listen
do.
to it. What the, like,
Are they gonna take us-
Nah, we ain't taking
Okay,
us down.
fuck it.
Fuck it.
Well, none of us are going to be talking.
I don't care. It's fine. What the fuck cares? This is incredible. Oh, yeah. Let's do
It's weird that he's super understanding, though, too. I mean, he's kind of like, oh, I get it, Herb. Well, then you did something wrong, bro. Did you pause
See
it?
this?
His arms were limp. They were.
Look at this arm. Drop. Why would he do that?
Yeah, you're right. He was out. Wow.
That's confusing.
Oh, I don't think he
pops
wasn't
up right
out.
away and he's like, what?
Why would he do that?
Maybe he was just letting it go. I mean,
Oh, no.
Wow. How unfortunate.
yeah, Herb's like, I must have fucked up. But
And Herb's like, he realized it too, but he's like,
Yeah.
dude, your arm was limp. What do you
Yeah.
want me to do?
that's
this
that's a pretty
sucks, dude.
controversial call. Damn, that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, that's lame.
Oh, my God.
That was going to be a good fight.
Rematch?
It was a good fight.
Here we go.
So this is good for business, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great for business.
Controversy.
You think they'll do a rematch?
How could you not? How do you not give him a rematch after that?
I could see
Fuck.
not giving him a rematch.
Unreal.
But honestly, can a referee just say, "Hey, look, I made the wrong call. Like,
Let's
Nope.
restart it.
Let's
let's
can't do
restart
it.
it.
But
It should be a
same
non-time.
position?
Well, hang on. How could you just fuck somebody's record like that?
Right.
Everybody's booing.
Man. Fuck.
Plus, look how fucked up he looks, too.
Robbie Lawler's a class act, though.
Fuck yeah. He's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
a class
Taking it
act,
well.
man. He's always a fucking
I don't think-
class
I think
act.
it's pretty
that
clear
was
that
a-
he's just
I wanna
going to
hear
fight.
I want to hear what they say.
They call it
Bring
bulldog
this
choke.
up.
You can hear it, right? Oh, is that the best you got?
Easy.
Is that the best you got? The guy beat the shit out of you, Ben.
Why would he drop his hands like that? That's so weird.
Such a nasty choke, though.
He wasn't out.
I don't know.
It's hard,
man.
but I
It's
can.
so hard.
But I get Herb Dean's in a tough spot.
Yeah,
That
he
was
is. He can't see.
I would have made that call. I said he was out. When I was
Robbie
looking at
gave him
his
no
angle.
favors.
Yeah.
This
There
is
was
essentially Herb's angle right here.
We
This
all,
is his
yeah,
angle.
yeah. We all
thought
said he was out.
It's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Unless he was just relaxing in there, why is he going to fight? You know, he's just going
Some
to
people
relax.
do that, I
what-
guess. They
Yeah.
chill and go limp and
They
just
chill,
conserve
relax.
energy.
Yeah,
but,
conserve energy.
but you know,
They're like,
people
"Go ahead,
look at your
squeeze my
hands.
face."
That's
Right.
weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
See, that
I also
was-
feel like they're interviewing someone right now who's pretty stunned. Yeah.
Yeah.
He got hit real hard.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Dude, he got blasted. Look at his nose, man. His nose is swollen. It's bloody.
Yeah. Welcome to the UFC.
I think he knows. He's like, I'll take that one.
Yeah.
But I gotta step it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tough as nails. They're not going to talk to Robbie?
I wish they would.
no, they're not.
I think they may
I
have-
want to see this. I want to see this slam again.
I mean, what are you gonna do? It is what it is.
I feel like there's more. I feel like
look at him,
there's.
he's fucking
I feel
around.
like there's more of these every card. I feel like every card.
Did you hear
there's
Dominic?
No.
He's like Herb Dean should not have called that. It's not a blood choke. He should have known that.
Yeah.
A bulldog
But-
choke can't be.
No, he
No.
said a blood choke.
Blood choke.
No. But a bulldog. That.
No.
I don't know.
bulldog
I
choke
don't
that
think-
fall
I
don't think
away,
that's what
like
he's
bull-
saying.
I couldn't hear it.
I don't think that's what he's
I don't
saying.
know.
That solid choke can't be.
No. It is a blood choke, and it can be a blood choke. I
could
think what
be.
he's saying is that
It was over the chin.
He said it was over.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Man, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, just because it's over the chin, you don't know how the human anatomy works, man. Shit.
sweet.
Well, oh well. What are you gonna do? Well, we got 2 more fights, so let's see what happens in the next 2 fights if they're a letdown like
They're
this
such
one.
babes.
I know.
They are.
They are.
I mean, the Karate Hottie has been the Karate Hottie forever.
Yeah, she is. She's a karate mommy. Actually, she's the mother of like.
I wish it was my
Seems
How
like
did
so
they
respect
not
her.
show the replay of the slam?
I don't know.
How did they just go straight into Tyron Woodley's locker room?
Yeah. Although I do like when Ben Askren calls this guy Marty. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
He will not call him Kamaru. They calls him Marty.
They call him Marty.
It's great.
Because I guess they used
That is
to train
American name?
together back in the
That's
day,
funny.
and back in the day he went as Marty. so Ben's like, Marty, what's going on, Marty? It's not Camus.
Although
like,
Askren, I don't know, should not have used that line at the end there. You know, he had that planned out in his mind. Like, hey, Dana, is that the best you got?
yeah.
You got beat up, and then the ref fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
Do I need to give you anyone better?
Well, who's next?
It's either rematch or I'm telling you, same level guy.
It's got to be.
Who? That's what I'm saying.
It's gotta be a
Who-
rematch.
Who's next?
I say you go. I say you do
He
that.
can't fight Woodley.
I say you do that 11-8, which is right in there. There's a guy
can't-
whose name I don't know. That
Who?
guy.
Who? What
I
guy?
looked him up. I don't remember his name.
Oh.
Another guy.
Pull it up, Drew.
He was like 11.
Top 10.
It's
in
hard, man.
welterweight.
If you try to make a case for anybody in that,
I
the
think
top
I
5,
think they'll do the rematch.
They got
it's hard. Yeah, I'll look
How you not do the rematch?
He looks like a young John Jones. He really does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Stylebender.
Yeah.
That's a weird matchup, right? Stylebender versus Kevin.
Big size difference.
Huge size
Huge
difference.
size difference.
The guy is so tall.
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
So Champs Woodley.
Yep.
Colby's 1,
Okay.
number 1 contender. Then Kamaru, Usman. Till is 3. Thompson's 4. Dos Anjos is 5. Lawler's 6. All those guys are out. I don't think those guys are in. If you're going to say same level of competition.
Well, he'll get smoked for sure. Because
Darren Till?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll just get
Asking to
taken.
take down.
Yeah.
We know.
But
Till's
Darren-
not-
Yeah.
I think they
Yeah.
give him Robbie again, dude. That's what they should
think they
do.
give
Darren Till could fuck him up though.
If he keeps the
Ponzinibbio,
distance,
whatever
but-
that guy was. I don't know how to say it. Do you remember that?
Oh,
Santiago?
that guy might be a good
Interesting.
one. Ponzinibbio.
Maya's 8. Don't give him Maya.
Why?
Snooze fest.
Damian
yeah, that would
Maya.
be a
What's he gonna do?
snooze
Take Damian Maya down? That might be a good one.
That'd be a
that
good
could
one.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
I mean-
Is Damian Maya still fighting 170?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be. I'd fucking watch that all
9.
day.
9.
Watch
Just
Ben
see him
Askren get
fucking-
choked out.
See him get submitted.
Yeah.
Number,
You think Damian would tap him out?
I don't
Fuck
know.
yeah. he
I don't
would.
know, man. And
Damian Maya.
I know he's
Damian Maya's
amazing,
considered
but
a legend. I mean, I would
get
think he's
that.
up there with your Garcias and all your others.
That actually would be a good match.
Yeah, that would
He's
be a
up
good
there.
matchup.
It would be a good matchup. I don't think that
Could
he
be a
gets tapped out
sloppy
as easy as you
stand-up
guys think,
battle.
though. MMA is a different sport than jiu-jitsu. In a jiu-jitsu match, yeah. I mean, Damian Maya's going to tap him out, no question. But MMA is a different sport.
Dude, in the gi, Maya would beat him every. No, I'm just
Yeah, but if they put the gi on,
Dude, throw the gi on. Let's see what happens.
see what happens, bro. In the street, to simulate the street.
Right.
People wear clothes. Do you not wear clothing on the street? Tell me
Is everyone
that.
walking around here with rash guards and shirts? No, I don't think so. You all got shirts on.
Dude, you don't wear super thick T-shirts, like super thick.
I always wear them.
And then it's Leanne Edwards, Masvidal's 10, Magny's
just did a
11,
rematch.
Gunnar. Yeah.
Either do the
Everyone's
rematch.
gonna watch.
I think rematch.
I'd watch Damian Maya. Everyone else, I mean, maybe Kobe, because Kobe thinks he's a
No,
tough
that's
wrestler.
that's so high. That's the next one. That's the number one contender. You fight. Make him fight number one contender now.
Yeah, why not?
But Askren coming off the bell with a double leg. Come on, bro.
Didn't even
You
throw
know?
a punch.
You didn't even throw
set
one
up with a
punch.
punch.
Yeah.
Just
No.
That's a little
Scoop down.
sloppy. A little
scoops down.
telegraphed.
Tyron
little
Woodley.
unoriginal.
little confident.
Do you guys remember that? Did you ever see when Mark Hart knocked out Tyron Woodley?
Yeah.
It was one of the most beautiful knockouts I've ever seen.
Beautiful. He just collapsed. It was like a
It
Rashad
was like
Evans
an
collapse.
Most beautiful uppercut
No,
I've
no,
ever
it was
seen.
Mark Hart against Woodley.
Oh, yeah. But it was like a Rashad Evans when he got knocked out. He just
yes.
collapsed.
Yeah.
Remember when Machida, was it Machida
Yeah.
who just knocked him out? Just boom,
And he
whole
just
body.
went right down.
Right down. Yeah.
But on his way down with Mark Hart hit him with a real hard uppercut on the way down. It was an interesting.
Yeah. Mark Hart used to be a beast.
Yeah, he
All
did.
sauced up, but still a beast.
Oh yeah.
Beast for sure.
No, but I don't remember where I heard this, but that he was like unbeatable in the gym.
Mark Hart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, I know he was pancreas champion for a while, but he was unbeatable in the gym, but couldn't really.
Upstairs. You might want to bring your phone. It's still dark in that hallway. I don't want you to fall down the stairs. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
See how he is?
That's
Always
awesome.
prepared. He's like a Boy Scout. He's always prepared.
Love him.
Yeah, that's I don't. I could be making this up, but I don't think so. Somebody was saying that Mark Hart literally was just a bit early. Like if he
Oh, you
was
think
like
so?
in his prime, like 5 years later instead of 5 years before, he would have been. It would have been huge.
Well, we'll see. What
Like on ESPN, all that. It
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been. He was just a little bit early.
It's going to be interesting to see how this ESPN thing plays out. Like with the fans and
The
everyone
app is
getting
super
into it.
difficult. I didn't like the app.
I don't really understand the app yet either.
So what is they struck a deal with ESPN?
Yeah, so now they're on ESPN, and that means they're going to be all covered by all the sporting events. I think
Right.
there's the whole deal is supposed to just have like UFC on all the time. Like I don't really watch ESPN, but
Neither do I.
there's always like football on, or there's always some kind of sporting event
Dude,
on.
too much of it, man. So much of it. Dude, I remember I sometimes I don't know, like either at work or go to people's houses and it's like ESPN will be in the background.
Yeah.
And it'll just be Sports Center. And you can literally have a 24-hour feed of like talk on sports, all this shit.
Nonstop.
It's an over-analysis.
Yeah.
There's too much there.
Well, I mean, it's crazy the facts they come up with. It's like
The dumbest
this is
shit.
only the second year ever that there were 3 interceptions by 2 wide receivers on this day, and it's like, holy shit! Who cares?
Right.
2, what kind of computer is doing that analysis? Because
Right.
it ain't a person.
Bill
It's not a
Burr,
fucking
Bill Burr
person
had
doing
such
it.
a good bit on this. He
Who?
was like, Bill Burr, the
Yeah.
comedian. He's a NFL fan, but he was like, "What kind of a fucking loser watches the draft? Like, it's like going to a high school graduation party or high school graduation and knowing no one and just listening to the names being listed. He's like, they're gonna have the list the next day, and I gotta agree with him. Mm-hmm. I gotta agree with him.
I mean,
I don't.
I don't know
What kind of loser goes to the NFL draft? That's a special kind of person.
Why is this guy walking out like
you're
that?
a member
That's what
of
I
the
wanna know.
Buffalo Bills. How does it feel?
I think when I see guys walk out like this, like very like showboaty, it's a little bothersome.
bothers you?
It bothers
Why?
me a little bit. I don't know. I feel like they're really not.
But it's like
In
their
it.
way of having confidence, you know,
Yeah.
and getting ready
Think
for the
so?
fight.
Is that
Oh,
what
It's the
big
biggest
time.
fight of his life. Biggest
Big
fight of his
time.
life.
It's the
Big
biggest fight of his
time.
life, and he seems a little like not taking it very seriously.
I think he's
He
trying
totally
to say.
take it. I think that this is how they take it seriously. It's
Yeah.
like I need to get into this is my house. I'm relaxed. I'm going to fight this guy.
Like, look, he's dancing. He's literally dancing.
Yep, he's relaxed. I think this is his little
so
routine.
that's the good thing to be relaxed.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I know what you're saying. I know it's irritating you. It's like the showboatiness part of it, but like I think it's more than just he feels like doing this. Like some guys have routines before fights. It's like they don't show any emotion and they just walk straight there. You know. Some guys are like, I want to dance. I want to take it easy.
Yeah.
They fight best when they're relaxed.
Yeah, I guess you got a point. That guy next to him is giant.
Yeah, he's massive.
Holy cow. Man. This should be an interesting fight.
Yeah. Usman's
I mean,
a scary dude.
Yeah.
It's got to stay up, right? There's no way they're going to wrestle each other. They both have pretty good. I feel like it's got to stay up.
Woodley will probably do what he does. Usually does just like defensive striking and stuff to take down.
Look at his body, dude. Jesus. I mean, he looks like a superhero.
He does.
Fuck. I thought Woodley was jacked, but this guy's just as jacked.
Where are they training? I wonder. That's the
Probably American Top Team, yeah.
No, that's the old Black Zillion crew. That's like Henry. That's like Hooft, and I forgot the other guy's name. He used to be really
Welcome
good.
back, Paul.
Thanks. I can't wait to go home and watch the press conference. I want to hear what Dana has to say about that.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I don't know.
That's so unfortunate that.
It's
Because
like
I think Ben's trying to do the whole like Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon type of like feud with the promoter.
do you think Dana wants to keep?
Oh yeah,
you
and
think
it
Dana
works.
wants to rip him now? Because now it's like, hey, you might make me money a little bit, so like maybe I'm not going to keep.
I think there's a
shitting
little
all
bit
over
of
you.
pride there, where Dana's like, "Fuck you," you know.
Maybe because he knows he'll
But
never
I
be
think
champion.
it's smart on Askren's point of
Well,
view.
I think Dana pushes it because he knows it's going to draw in
Right.
more viewers and more people get involved, and more people get involved, the more money he makes. Bottom line.
Yep.
So Dana White's very intelligent.
But he doesn't even need the money anymore. He's doing this because this is his thing.
He
Yeah.
loves it. Yeah, obviously. But I mean, they're shareholders, right? in the UFC?
Yeah, no, he's trying to
So now
maximize
it's
that.
like-
He's got a responsibility to maximize. You're right. I was just thinking, like, how much does money motivate Dana at this point? Probably is the only thing that
Right.
does.
Can you rewind on this? Like after?
I don't. I mean,
want to
yeah,
see
I
that
think so.
slam again,
I think
dude.
we can rewind. When is this over? We can
Yeah,
rewind it. Yeah, I do
sure.
too. I can't believe they didn't show it
I
again.
can't believe it.
It's really.
You can watch it every 5 seconds tomorrow on Instagram or
Yeah.
whatever
I know.
social
I
media
know.
if you want.
Yeah,
It's
for
probably
real.
on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my Instagram
Probably.
right now.
Bring it up.
Zito wants everybody to walk out like Woodley.
I mean, Woodley walks
Stone
out.
cold face, hood drawn.
I mean, he looks like he's on a mission. He's very focused. I like focused. Focus is it's good.
It's coming down to, like, your preference.
Yeah,
on
I like a focused guy. Come out, focused.
Tyron Woodley's he's a freaking great fighter, man. He's a good champion.
I guess I get that from when I was a kid. I used to love like watching Rocky. You know, Rocky was always coming out like serious, like he's coming out. And I thought
He's fighting for
I
America,
admired
man.
that.
It's different.
I admire that about him. I like Rocky.
The humble,
Yeah,
like the comparison of the preparation for the fight, where like
Yeah.
the other
True
guy always
samurai.
had like the technology, and
Yep.
he was doing the blue collar style, and
yeah, yeah. I get on board with that guy.
Zito Samurai. He likes that.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. All right, Paul. This is the one. Let's see what happens. You want your guy to lose, huh? Who's this?
be funny.
What? That's so ridiculous.
You guys,
and
you guys
he's wearing a
can't-
MAGA hat.
Yeah, Kobe Covington's Instagram is the worst.
John.
Yeah. It's like it's always
So ridiculous.
he's always like hanging out with 2 naked chicks with the belt and the MAGA hat. It's fucking crazy.
Oh my! How many followers does he have? Does he have a lot?
This is so funny. He
Too many.
loves pissing people off. Is it gonna be Marty or Tyrone? And he says Tyrone, and he knows it's Tyrone.
Yeah.
This is incredible, man.
But he's not getting a fight.
But he showed up.
By the way, who's filming for him? You know,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Probably
Who's
he's
filming?
probably at his mom's house. His
Yeah.
mom's probably filming for him. Ma, can you film this for me, please?
Grab the belt.
do it. Just do it. Don't ask questions. Okay, go.
Who's filming?
Well, because then at
How
the end
many
they pan to the belt, so it's
right.
like clearly been planned.
Right. Exactly.
Jeez.
Click
Yeah,
on
he
his
showed
name.
up to the press conference with a microphone. He was talking a bunch of shit, I guess.
He showed up with a microphone.
Yeah, and I guess it was like, oh no,
a
he
boombox
showed
with a
up
mic?
to his open workout or something and
Oh.
was just like yelling shit the whole time.
137,000 followers.
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot.
I know it's not.
That's
it
a
really
lot.
isn't.
137,000.
It's not a lot.
That's a lot.
What?
How many you got?
I don't know. 200.
That's a lot. Then okay.
No.
It isn't a lot, really. I mean,
You know when you're just
Andre
scroll-
Galval has 380,000.
It's true. He does. It's true.
I'm surprised Colby
Which
doesn't
is,
have more.
which is, by the way, twice as many as Gordon Ryan has, and Gordon does a lot of work with his
He does.
air quotes shit talking to draw in more viewers.
Right. Right.
He's not a good.
Galval doesn't
he's
talk
not a
any
good
shit. He's
talker.
got twice as many followers as you
Right.
do.
Yep.
He's not a good shit talker at all.
Gordon Ryan.
Gordon Ryan, I can't.
no,
It's
it's
like listening
horrible.
to him
Yeah.
hype that flow grappling fight or whatever.
Yeah.
It was pretty brutal to listen
Yeah,
to
it
that.
is.
Dude, I think Usman has a better body than Woodley. Look at him. He's jacked.
Like, who would you rather bone?
Neither, really. But,
Come on, Tito. You had to. You have to pick.
yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
good. But I'm just saying,
Gotta
like,
have that conversation prompter. Come on, who would you do?
Come on. Who would it be?
I just thought that.
I'm trying to figure out where you're going with it.
Willie was a lot bigger. Willie doesn't look as big as he used to look.
No wonder why.
I don't know.
I wonder if there was maybe an implementation
I mean,
of some sort of testing
Woodley's
that might
been
have come into
around
place.
for a while now. I mean, the guy's older, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess he still looks pretty big.
He's on that Ben Askren diet. That's what's up.
Oh man, it's still funny they
They're
call
not
him
showing
Marty.
it.
To the end of that fight, I can't get over that.
Yeah,
That was ridiculous.
so
Yeah, it's
unfortunate. 'Cause, man, I would like to see that go another round or two. Man, Robbie slammed him,
I know.
but you can't spike on the person's head.
Well, he
That's
slammed
illegal.
them and then hit him with like 15
know.
shots.
I thought he
Like
took those
hard
shots, too.
shots, dude.
He took those shots.
He did.
Yeah, you can't walk that far.
The security is so stupid.
Yeah, like what are they going to really do? If he decided to punch any of those guys, they would just fall down. What are they going to really do?
You guys
Yeah,
are
you're
about
right, man.
to
Woodley's
fight.
not looking as like jacked.
You're right.
See,
You're
thank
right.
you.
I
I
agree
thought
with
it was
you.
me.
I agree with you.
He does not look as
You're
big,
totally
right?
No, you're right.
Let me just check out his ass. Once he had this is the biggest ass and legs. So
Yeah.
once he starts moving around,
Yeah, he looks like a running back.
no,
It's
he
like
was one day.
you and Steve got to go in the gym for having the biggest legs.
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
Wow,
You do-
I'm,
you do have big
I am
legs, dude.
Big
flattered.
legs. Yeah, big legs on you.
I am.
You and you're trying to
Nikolai's so funny, man.
Best scissor sweep in the game here. True.
I'll tell you, boy.
That's true, man. It's
It
a good
is,
one.
yeah.
it is good.
But Nikolai was he's like, dude, when Steve he gets his thighs on me, I hate it, man. I don't like it. I
don't
fucking
like
done. Big
He
legs.
does- look at maybe Willie was injured because he does
What
not
is
look
this?
big.
What is this? Okay, all right.
Look at him. His body does not look the same.
I think you're definitely right.
Are you talking like pre-USADA versus now?
No,
or are you
I'm
talking
just saying.
like-
I'm just saying compared to his last fight.
Right,
Dude,
right.
he looked like he couldn't
Against Till?
he couldn't have more muscle in his previous fights. I agree with you. He looks less. If you're talking about like lean, he does not look. He looks heavy with water. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't look lean at all.
Right. Let's see.
Let's see. Kamar's looking confident.
He looks really confident.
I also don't like Woodley's style of fighting. Back up,
Why,
back
is it
up,
boring?
back up.
Knocking
back,
people out cold.
Back up, back up, back up. Overhand right. Back up, overhand right.
He darsed Till.
He did.
Woodley's a great fighter. There's just no question.
I mean,
He does look.
obviously,
He,
he's had the
something
belt
looks
for a
off
long
about
time.
Woodley right now, though. And really, it's really bugging me. Oh, if he can- But Willie's a black belt, though. He's tapping.
That was a tap. I'm pretty sure these are all taps. Just constantly tapping. Call it, Raps. Save his life.
Hey, man, those punches aren't doing anything. Defend the guillotine, would you?
They might do something
Save your energy.
later on in the fight.
as the old commentators would say, they will pay dividends later.
Oh, yeah, right.
Body work.
Yeah, Woodley's. There you go. Do some of that on his legs.
Do some of that.
He's got to stop going limp like that. That's not good. You saw what happened. Don't drop your arms.
Man, Herb Dean. Fuck, I'm
Who's fine with
unfortunate.
the take?
From now on in the UFC, every time you enter choke, just raise your hand high in the air, just so everybody knows.
Well, Woodley's in a bad spot here
That's a takedown, though. That counts right there.
for
Right.
Marty. Yeah.
But he didn't really take him down, did he?
You're calling him Marty.
I have to. I can't.
Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
gonna
He's
try.
Marty now.
He's
Sorry.
Marty.
Come on, Pete.
It's like when McGregor came in and refused to call him Jose Aldo. Kept
said
calling him Jose.
Well, it is what it is. Oh, what the heck?
Oh, this just froze.
It's fucking UFC Fight Pass, man. Sometimes.
Hey, did you buy
No
did you
good.
buy the ESPN thing, Zito?
Yes, I did. Do you want my
Yeah.
username and password?
Well, yeah. Sure. Yeah, because the last card I wanted to watch, and then I went on
Add
there.
to your
And
fight subscriptions.
I don't have cable, but you could get ESPN through like a streaming service like Hulu or something like that, and I have Hulu, so I'm like, I wonder how much it is. I went on there; it was $39.
What, to
a
add
month
it?
to
Oh,
add
it's-
it? Yeah,
Fuck
Not
that.
worth it.
If you don't, if you
It's
just do it,
$5.30 a month
it's
for the
$5 a month.
Yeah.
if you have cable.
Yeah.
If you already have, I don't have cable. I have high speed internet, and I stream Netflix and Hulu. That's pretty.
Get
much-
it.
Dude, that's all you
Get
need.
it? No.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Pay $40
Do
a month,
better.
Sure.
Hey, I'm not going backwards. Cable backwards.
Yeah, don't get cable, dude. I have DirecTV.
I don't watch TV enough to justify.
I
it.
have DirecTV, the app, so it's only like $60 a month.
Right.
And I could just watch on any device.
Okay.
The iPad, wherever, you know. It's not, I don't have a box. And it has a built-in DVR, cloud-based. So I can still record shows and just take them, watch them here at the office or whatever, you know. It's pretty nice.
Woodley never comes forward in his fights.
No.
Oh, he's talking. I feel like he's talking all the
Dude,
shit.
he looks like he's going to get his ass whooped here.
No.
Marty looks bigger than Woodley, like all around.
Marty.
Marty.
Oh,
I don't know. I'd like to see the belt change hands.
Man, what a fucking
I know. Dude, that's every
Whoa,
post
look
of
at
his.
this. Man. Usman is
I don't think I realized how much. I mean, Usman's bigger. It seems like he's bigger.
I mean, Usman's always been fucking jacked. Isn't he? He's 6 foot.
Not even
right?
Jack,
His
just
stats?
like he just looks bigger.
Yeah, he's
taller.
3 inches
everything.
taller than
Yeah.
him.
I don't think I realized that he was that much bigger than him.
Yeah, neither did I. I saw the stats and I was like, I didn't know that guy was 6 foot. Didn't the stats say he's 6 foot? Kamar Usman?
You know, I'm not sure. So if Woodley loses, then what? Ben Askren versus Marty? Maybe.
For the title?
For the title.
That doesn't.
No,
doesn't sound exciting to
Zito.
me.
You're so aggressive with your.
I'm just saying.
But it could be.
Why not?
No.
You think they're gonna give Askren another
After
one?
that performance, even if it's a win, it's not a good performance.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It's like getting a win from iPoke.
It's true. You're
Right.
right. Yeah. Yeah, that I mean, and I think it's worse than that. I mean, the guy stopped the fight when he shouldn't have.
Ooh,
Right.
okay.
Wasn't even an eye poke. It's nothing.
Hey, do you think some of that falls on Robbie? Like, hey man, give the thumbs up.
But he did.
You know?
Dude,
his arm went up.
He did,
No,
yeah.
if it was a type of, I think if it was a situation where the choke was being applied for a long time, then maybe it's like, all right, maybe give the thumbs up to encourage the ref. But it was too short.
I do think it was too short for a choke. You know how tight that would have to be for you to tap that quickly to pass out from a blood choke?
Yeah, I know.
By the way,
Yeah, you'd go quick from a full on bulldog choke. You'll go quick from that.
yeah, but
But now when it's not underneath the chin, if it's not underneath the chin,
guys, they can let chokes go for an extra 2 seconds just to make sure it's really in. You know what I mean? It's not like they're taking
strikes are different.
extra strikes.
That's 100% true.
yeah,
Let him
but-
go out.
no,
Let him go
it's-
completely
Let
out.
him go
it's,
out,
No,
out.
it's true.
Oh, just a little bit of brain damage.
we might be.
No, I don't
honestly,
think there's
we might be a
anything
little
like
bit. I think we're being too hard on Herb though, because we all thought I thought it was done.
I don't know. Look at Ben's body language. He didn't want to let go. Like Herb tapped him and was like, "So," and Ben was like,
Yeah, I
"Are
don't
you
think he is.
fucking
No,
sure?"
he made- yeah,
because
right.
I think he still felt
He did.
resistance.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, good point, Paul.
But again, it's like you're a ref. You got to make the right decision in the moment. It's a tough job.
Yeah, it is. That job
So
sucks.
we have the benefit of like seeing slow motion replays 5 times. You're like, oh, he's clearly not out. But then we're like
right.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I can barely
Yeah.
judge a jiu-jitsu match. It's like 2, 3. I don't know, man. What the fuck?
Wait, who was on? who was on bottom before that scramble?
I remember Andre was one time. He was telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "But if you watch, he's like, that was guy was on top, and then they switch." He's like, has it all, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait, who's on bottom? What's
Yeah.
going on?
Kobe.
Oh Jesus!
So is that an interim belt?
People, yeah, that's the interim
Definitely
belt.
not the people's champ. Not at 137,000 followers.
He walks. It's so weird. He walks around with that belt. It's bizarre.
He crashed Marty's open workout.
With it?
yesterday.
Yeah, and the
Noah was
microphone.
like yelling
that
with
was the
a
mic,
had a
yeah.
megaphone.
That's what Drew was saying.
Jeez.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I lost most of my respect for him when Doom was like,
Oh, you had respect for him?
Yeah, when Doom was like, let's fight, and then he's like, nah, I'm gonna call assault. You assaulted me. Like
Wait,
that was weird.
He said that?
Well, Doom like threw something in his face, and then he was like, "Nah, man." Like
To Kobe?
and he like
Why?
and he charged him like with assault.
What was the beef there?
I don't know. Probably because he called Brazilians animals or something.
Oh,
like that.
that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Filthy animals.
You know, Brazilians, they're sensitive people. They don't like to be called animals.
Who does? Really?
They're a little bit emotional.
Maybe Italians. Italians might like that.
Bringing in the old school
They,
foot
yeah, I'm a
style.
fucking animal. That's right. I'm a fucking animal.
For sure. Italians don't mind it. Man,
You're Italian, right?
I am, yeah. Well, I'm mixed. So I'm majority Italian, a little bit of Polish and Ukrainian.
Hell yeah.
Interesting. That's a cool mix.
Ukrainian. Boom.
Thank you.
Hold that down.
Yeah.
Oh, nice elbow.
Whew. On the break.
Usman's putting pressure on him, man.
It's
Yeah.
pretty hard. That's how you beat Woodley.
Yeah,
you gotta
Woodley's,
pressure him.
Woodley's definitely not looking top for
No.
sure.
Well,
no, he's not winning this. I don't think.
Oh, beautiful
Marty.
takedown. Marty with the
Oh,
takedown.
who's been training with Ben Askren?
Yeah.
Love the
Look
momentum.
at this. He's gonna do. Look, he's gonna close
Full
the guard.
mounts,
Full
yo.
mount.
I like how he brought him
Woodley's
to
a
the,
black belt.
brought him to the
Why is
one
he not
side, brought him
trying
right
to-
back with the momentum, and
I
put
know
his
you're
ass
talking
on the
about
ground.
it. Yeah, Andrew, I feel you there.
That was good.
And this happens right after George St. Pierre decides to retire.
Is Daniel Wanderlei in the? Have you seen him?
I have not
Cage
seen
side?
it,
No.
I'm picking this apart, man. Sorry.
Drewski,
Dude,
grab me
it's
a water.
all for us, man. Go ahead, eat. Yes, I will have a water. Thank you. Yeah, George St. Pierre retired. You think he's gone for good?
If they're right.
I think so. I think it's time, man. That
Go out on top, right? Right.
that
John?
layer of fighters is they're just done.
Yeah.
You know what was annoying is when
Which I think it's awesome. I mean, he's a legend.
He's a legend.
One of the few guys that actually retires on top.
Exactly.
it's a cool move.
Silva. I don't know why Anderson Silva's not retiring.
Yeah.
Same with what's his name, BJ Penn. What are we doing?
Well,
BJ
BJ Penn's
Penn.
different, but
Why is
everybody
it
was
different?
saying Anderson's. Well, because people were saying after Anderson Silva's fight that he was actually holding it down. They were like, "Oh, you actually have a bit of fight left." They said he hung out with Adesanya.
Of course he did. Of course he did. It's
But all
Anderson
those guys
Silva.
are going to have a bit of fight left with them, you know?
Yeah, but BJ Penn doesn't have a little bit of fight left. BJ Penn's getting beat.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva's putting up a good fight against against a stud.
Yeah, how come Dana jumps in when it's like, Chuck, we don't want to see you fight anymore, but isn't with BJ?
I feel like I hate. I mean, I don't want to say.
Then they
this,
give
but
him Ryan
Well,
Hall.
thank God Ryan Hall just heel hooked him in a second and he didn't take
I
any
think
damage.
BJ's there, man. BJ's gotten. He's gotten
I don't
stopped
think-
like from TKOs.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Do you think Chuck does just not want to see Chuck get embarrassed, or does he
No,
think
no, no.
I think
he
they're,
knows he's
they're
not a
actual
draw?
friends. So
Well, I
Yeah,
think that
that's-
Chuck has some CTE.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that he's like, dude, stop getting fucking.
And I
because
think
the way
it's-
Chuck fights, he gets right. He's
Yeah.
brawler. He's just
Right.
gonna fucking wing punches.
He's not getting submitted. He's getting
knocked out. Right, exactly.
I didn't see the Tito fight. I heard it was not entertaining.
It
Though.
was TKO. We got TKO.
Look at this. This might be the end of Woodley right here. This is it.
This is crazy. Yeah.
If this goes 5, and this is gonna be bad.
Woodley's getting big brothered here, man.
Yeah, he is. He's
Man,
getting
that's
fucking whooped
that's it.
on.
So do you, okay? So do you
The
think?
best prediction or analysis of the fight was his body right in the beginning. You're
Right.
right.
So that's what. So what do you think it is? Do you think it's a beast Usman, which could be, or do you think it might have been a not 100% Tyron Woodley?
Maybe
maybe a little
we'll
both.
find out. Maybe I mean,
I'm not trying to
he
take
might
it
have
away,
had
but-
staff, and he was taking it because he looks like a person doesn't look very healthy.
Right.
You know,
He literally
And if
looked like
on-
he used to
if-
flex.
if-
His muscles would
right?
pop through his skin.
He was jacked. And this, he looks a little deflated.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
But
Oh, you
Usman-
think he just recently did some antibiotics or something? to
That's
get
what
rid
I'm
of
just
staph?
saying. Maybe
Yeah.
he had a staph infection, and they put him on some antibiotics. He didn't want to pull out of the fight. He didn't want to be that guy, you know. And he just said, "Fuck it." He's a fighter, but we don't know. Or he's 100% healthy, and Usman's a
Usman's
fucking
just fucking him up.
fucking him up. Look at him.
Dude,
Look
at
at
that. Straight to. That's the liver on the left.
That's
right?
the liver, yeah, dude. That's no joke.
Liver right here.
I thought liver's in a
Liver's on the right.
Liver's
Oh,
on the
it's kidney-
right. Yeah,
kid-
yeah.
kidney,
Just the
yeah.
left hook hits the liver.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh man.
Look at that.
Quite a thing to after the run. You
Dude's not
get
breathing
off
heavy
from the
either.
round,
Right.
you like stand up. Like
Yep.
I just had
Yep.
my bitch.
Kaboom! Nice elbow.
This is the most danger he's ever been in.
Oh
With
yeah,
him, right?
look at this pick up here.
That's
Got his
nuts.
hips to the side. And just
That's
took him
nuts.
Right down.
Look at that. Nice.
I like how he brought his hips one
Look
way
at that.
and then
Could
took
not-
the angle and put
Could
him
not
over.
get this guy out off a mount. Wow. Incredible. Is Ben Askren in his corner right now? No, right? Man, crazy. Well, Paul, you're going to get your wish. Looks like.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, dude, there's 3 more rounds left.
It's true. It's true.
Should we stop watching now? Turn it off.
Turn it off. Jones is going to knock the guy out the first round, so let's just turn it off. Do you think Jones gets out the first round with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it's going to go 2 rounds, or he's going to
Yeah.
finish him in the
I'm
first?
putting my money on Jones, man.
Yeah,
no,
for
I
sure.
think Jones like is.
What do you think he's going to play with him for the first round?
I think he could.
Yeah.
Jones can end it whenever he wants.
Yeah, he just likes to look.
Jones doesn't really like. He doesn't have a ton of first round finishes. He does finish, but it's usually like
Couple
second,
rounds
third,
in, yeah.
yeah, right?
I think Jones would go into this fight with a mindset of like, I want a new highlight reel. You know,
Right. Like, what am I going to do?
which is a mistake
Right.
to think like that. But
He's pound for pound definitely in the top 3 or best
for
fighter
sure.
in the world.
And Demetrius Johnson would have been right there.
all you got to do is watch out for that right hand.
That's
really.
it. That's all Willie has is that
Yeah.
right hand. And he's pretty good on the ground if he's on top. Obviously, it's
Kamaru's still coming forward pretty aggressive. I mean, he's
Very
not giving him
aggressive.
any space.
right.
Kamaru kind of. I mean, you got to have a lot
Look
of
at this.
confidence
Yeah.
after that round. You know, you're like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
dude, I'll go. Yeah, look
I'm
at
just
him.
going
He's
to
like,
come
I'll
in.
go.
I'm going to come in.
go.
I'm
I
going
mean,
to fucking just
he's
look
beating
at
him
him.
up.
Ass.
Yeah.
He's eating them up to the body there.
I mean, have you ever seen Willie look that thick, like that, like round in the stomach before?
Damn, dude, he's digging in on
Damn.
those.
I know
That's it.
Yeah, you can't. I know he
You can't
thinks that's
take
not
many
gonna,
of those,
it's
man.
going to add the fuck up.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Those are adding up.
Yeah.
Those are adding up.
Those are, as they say,
100%.
going to pay dividends.
Yes.
Zito's ribs hurt right now.
My ribs are hurting right now for sure. I
Let
mean,
me just soften you up to the midsection.
Fucking
That's gonna put Zito into mid-April before he comes back to the gym.
yeah. Okay.
See, Tyron's like still trying to use his. You could tell he's used his strength that he's used to being able to do with these guys, but he doesn't. Kamaru's just as strong, if not stronger than him in this fight.
Yeah, and just as good as wrestling, if not better, right?
He's showing a better wrestling
Dana's
game.
texting on his phone. Hey, Dana, there's a huge fight on right now.
He doesn't give a
He's
fuck.
like, Paul, I see a lot of these. Man. This is work.
He's tweeting right now.
Yeah.
What are they separating him for?
Yeah, that's a bad
weird.
separation
Yeah,
right
what the
there.
fuck's that
They were
about?
working.
Plenty of activity.
They're doing work.
Is that Goddard? Mark Goddard?
Yeah, it is. He's pretty decent.
He is a very good
All
referee.
right, is his shorts torn on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both sides.
It's like a Spartan look. Spartan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'd call that. Not a
So
skirt.
Thai boxers have that as well.
Yeah.
You know, allows them to flex their legs and like kick high without resistance.
Man, Usman is aggressive, dude.
Yeah, dude.
He doesn't care.
You see Tyrone's throwing these knees, and there's no effort behind the knees.
No.
They literally are just like it's like out of habit.
This reminds me of like old UFC right here. The body lock and the one-handed punch into the ribs.
Yeah.
I mean, Kobe Covington ragdolled Dos Anjos
Yeah, he did.
for 5 straight rounds.
Yeah.
So, but I don't see him beating Marty.
No. No.
I think he's got a better shot against Tyron.
Yeah, well, this Tyron for sure.
Yeah.
This time for sure.
For sure. If Tyron can't get off that right hand, you see this is what happens. And then you got a guy like who's that? Who's the guy that's now at Bellator who fought the Canadian kid, George St. Pierre's training partner? What's that kid's name?
Roy McDonald.
Right.
Yeah, Roy McDonald. That was the only fight that Willie lost. That Rory just shut him down completely.
Yeah.
That was a.
Is Rory still a
fight.
champ over there?
I don't know.
I don't think he is.
He's not champ, right?
I think they're in the tournament.
He is
Is there a
because
tournament going on?
he's at 185 now, right?
But I thought
and
he-
didn't he lose to Gegard?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He lost
and
to
I think
Gegard.
he's in one of those tournaments, either at 170 or 185.
Oh, and Lovato Jr. was supposed to
Lovato
fight
versus
Gegard,
Gegard.
but
Yeah,
that didn't
that's gonna
happen.
be
It's going to
awesome.
happen though.
I hope that happens.
Yeah. What is going on here? Why does he keep separating them?
Lovato is fighting.
If Woodley can't get out of the cage,
gotta
and the
just
guy's
let him-
beating
right,
on him.
get him
He's
get
beating
beat.
on him. He's not
Yeah.
like just laying on him. He's fucking pounding him with fucking shots. Why are they separating him?
Man, Usman is not.
Just keep that left hand up,
not
Marty.
Scared.
Yeah.
Lovato's fighting Shields at Polaris in like a couple
Oh,
weeks.
see, you got clipped with the right, dude.
Did he get clipped?
A little
like
bit.
Yeah, he's Lovato's fighting Polaris. Yeah, we had his father on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Really nice gentleman. Really nice guy.
Yeah.
Woodley's
seemed
looking.
like-
Woodley's looking a little bit overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
Really is.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely losing all 3 rounds already.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Dude, Team Woodley and Askren got their asses beat tonight so far.
Yeah.
Woodley's like, put me in the bulldog choke. Put me in the bulldog choke.
Right. Oh man, I can't believe that. I wonder if they have another camera angle. Like,
Did you ever see
showing
Gary
his
Tonan's
face.
finish of that choke in EBI?
I don't know if I probably did.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was so awesome.
He got someone to
He
bulldog.
did it like right in front of the camera too.
Did he? Yeah. What'd you think about Crone? You watch that?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, I watched that. Who
Zito,
did he
he
fight
won.
again?
Yeah, it's good.
Who did he fight again?
Alex Caceres,
Yeah.
Bruce Leroy.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be that fast. That's for sure. I didn't think
didn't?
it was going to be that quick.
Oh, I
all right, championship rounds here. Is Marty tired, guys?
looks a little fuck, dude. He's been beating the shit out of a guy for fucking 3 rounds.
I know, but-
15 minutes straight. Of course he's
Hey,
tired.
This is
Maybe it's Tyrone's game plan?
Oh yeah. Take a beating the first 3 rounds.
Did you just call him Tyrone?
Whatever his name is.
dare you.
Tyron. You know what I mean.
The rope-a-dope.
T-Wood?
Yeah.
Take one. Who did that? That was
Muhammad Ali.
No, Muhammad Ali did it. Did he?
The
Was he
rope-a-dope against George
Oh yeah,
Foreman?
George Foreman. That was
classic.
it. I was thinking George Foreman. Yeah.
Yeah. Rumble in the Jungle, dude.
Rumble in the Jungle.
Maybe he's about to blast him.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but dude, I gotta pull up a picture of fucking Woodley's.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he loves Din Thomas. I forgot about that. It's Din Thomas in his corner.
I was about to say, do you think Kobe Covington's coming in the cage after
Woodley
this?
loves Din
But
Thomas.
I doubt it
Dean
because Dana
Din,
hates him.
D-I-N.
Yeah, he should.
He's an old
Horrible. He's horrible. He's not even an interim champ anymore. That's so weird, right? They pulled his title, right?
I know. That's why him carrying the belt around is even funnier.
It's so ridiculous. Like Ferguson doesn't walk around with a belt.
I know. Nobody does.
No.
I mean, he's clearly ripping off Chael Sonnen from back in the day.
Did Chael Sonnen walk around with the belt?
Oh, yeah, but Chael
yeah.
never even won the interim title. Which
He just walked around with a belt? No,
he just
did
said,
not.
yeah, I'm the champ. I'm
No,
the
no,
guy.
he
was
had
the
a,
people's champ. That's what he
He was
was
the people's champ.
but he had a belt, right?
he walked around with the belt.
Did
Didn't
he
he
have
have
one made?
Didn't he have the interim belt?
No. He
Are you
never
sure about
he
that?
never won an interim belt.
What's going on with your mic there, John?
No, it just
Oh!
down like a.
No, he's too sweaty for that.
Oh, shit.
Too sweaty.
I think that was a sign of giving up right there. I'm just going to
Pulling
jump
guard
for a guillotine.
I'm gonna jump for a guillotine.
Well, that didn't work. Shit.
yeah. No, I'm just gonna get wrestle fucked right now. Oh, Woodley.
It's all right, Tyron. You had your run.
He did. It was a good run. He beat some
You
good
guys
guys.
He's got full 2 rounds left.
He
guys.
does
I know.
have for 2 rounds, but it
like
doesn't look like it's
like
going.
Usman's hand's been raised.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't look good this round.
It doesn't look good for him. I agree.
So some miracle can happen.
Usman looks great.
Does
He does.
I guess you're right, John. I guess coming out like he does, he's very confident, fucking
confident.
dancing. He felt good.
You loved his body way more? I mean,
His body was definitely better than
Bodied up.
says a lot. There's people out there that say, there's statistics that say the person who smiles at the face-off tends to lose more often than the person who doesn't smile.
Is that like an ESPN
There's
statistic?
like a
We're going to get a
statistic,
lot of those
Really?
statistics floating in now with
There's-
ESPN.
Yeah.
when you compete, aren't you always smiling?
Me?
Yeah,
100%.
Stop it.
I
Stop doing that.
That's why he's 0-4 at purple. It's
I'm 0-4 at purple. I know. It sucks.
all right. That's how your first 4 matches are supposed to go.
Yeah, right?
At a new belt.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, why not?
Break
Why
that
not?
shit in,
What the
dude.
fuck? It's all good.
Was that how you?
I mean, I won the Open on my debut, but
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that's true. Paul did win the Open on his brown belt debut. Fucking asshole.
Unreal.
This is good.
2.5 minutes left.
That's it.
God, up against the fence.
Well, at
Can't
least
do
you know
anything.
that John Jones is going to be a quick one.
Then we can get.
That's not going 5 rounds.
Then we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Fuck this.
So tired.
I love doing these. These are so fun.
These are fun.
Great.
Yeah,
This is the best.
it's cool. Because we'd be watching the fights anyway somewhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are those effective? Do you think that's effective, Paul? Shoulder, like,
I think it's annoying.
It's annoying.
I think anything that could distract you from what your ultimate goal is a horrible thing.
Yeah.
so he's kind of using it to do that, so he makes a reaction.
Yeah.
Kind of like slap jitsu, like slap in the face. So
Well,
he
there's two
makes
things.
reaction.
They're not going to.
Makes it look good for the refs.
They're not going to get stood up because he's
Definitely looks good for the ref.
busy.
Right.
And then, I mean, if Tyron's got a broken nose or a hurt jaw, I mean
Stand him up.
that shoulder
That's
hurts.
ridiculous.
Is he standing him up?
Yeah.
That's
What is
odd.
up with this dude?
That's a little odd.
Man, who's my guy to do to just keep him down?
Do you think Alex is having more fun where he is, or if he would have more fun here at the podcast?
More fun here, for
Yeah,
sure.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Alex.
By the way, if Woodley wins with an overhand right, I got to blame Mark Goddard here.
Yeah,
You know what
for
I mean?
sure.
How do you not bring that up at the press conference? I got stood up 3 different times when I was beating him.
Always. I mean, more than that. They've separated him so many times already, and he's working.
Ooh, good uppercut.
He stood him up with that.
Again,
He stood him up.
Boom, I think he's done with it. He's like, I'm done with this wrestling
Yeah,
bullshit.
stand me up again, motherfucker.
Boom.
That's what
Woodley
Mark
still
said.
got some
He's
power,
taking
though.
all those punches, though. Those uppercuts are landing.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, not a bad
Woodley's-
knee.
Willie's still
He's
in it.
not playing the
Boom.
least game.
Yeah, he
48
keep punching.
seconds left.
You're done. Keep punching. He's done.
I don't think so. He's not
Dude,
done.
Usman's
Yeah, he
burning
is.
himself out.
Yeah,
His
dude.
hands aren't even there.
There's going to be a sloppy fifth round.
Boom.
It's going to be a sloppy fifth.
Oh,
Dude.
that was a really sloppy punch.
Nah, Paul. These guys are athletes. They know how to like.
Why is he going in like
I wouldn't.
Because
do
he's
that.
tired, man. He's just
Yeah,
going for
they're
a
probably
takedown.
tired. Yeah, they're tired now.
Dude, they just empty the gas tank. But they'll recover quick, man. They'll recover quick. These guys are professionals. It's not like you and I emptying the gas tank.
I know. I'll see you guys tomorrow
Later.
when I'm fully recovered.
these guys need at least a minute and a half. They're fucking back in it. That's what their training does.
See Colby there? Colby's in the background,
Is he watching the fight?
watching intently.
With his belt and sunglasses and
I mean, if you're Woodley right now, you're just like, I just got beat up for 4 rounds.
hey,
4 rounds to 0.
Any of those rounds at 10-8, by the way?
It has to be.
Right? There's got to be one of
Fuck
them.
yeah.
No, I don't think so.
You don't
4
think so?
rounds. Well, how could you not think that?
10-8. I think
Took
total
him down
control. I think
on the
total
ground
control,
the whole
but
time. Total control.
Mounted?
They get stood
Mounted?
up, and then he reigns on him
no.
for a minute and
I
a
don't
half.
think the judges see him like that.
Really?
Mounted for the whole second
Because
round?
I think it's control, but I don't think it's damage. I don't think it's a lot of damage.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
but-
damage only 10-8?
But at the start of the year, they were going to start handing out a lot more 10-8s.
That's what
That
that's
was,
what they
maybe.
said.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Of
know
course,
that.
who's judging these fights?
Yeah, I know.
You know? Soccer moms?
seems like it sometimes. Man.
Yeah. That's a weird little thing he's got going on there. The string.
It's gotta be going through your head like when you're in the 5th round.
I
and
can't
like,
wait
you just
till
been
this is
getting your
over.
ass kicked the whole time.
Yeah.
And you've been the champ, and this
can't
is
wait.
it. It's
So
over.
I can't be.
I still made
can't be a good
And this
boxer.
guy, this guy
I
looks
just wanna
like
go
this. Look
home.
at this
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He looks like he just the first round. Look at him. Look at him. That's defeated right there, dude. He's got to dig, man. If you're a champ, this is where you got to come alive.
You got to dig.
Look at this guy. He's ready to
This
go.
dude wants it.
Fuck.
Dude.
So
This dude's
bad.
from where again?
I don't
Nigeria?
know.
Nigeria?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's.
Yeah, I like what
Pretty
he
sure he's
said
American.
in
I think
the
it's from
embedded. He's
descent.
like, dude, you come from Nigeria to here for a better life. A lot of Nigerians become doctors and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That's what he thought he was going to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And he's like, then I just started. Then he started wrestling. Then
like-
he became successful at wrestling, and now he's a fighter.
He's got to stop going limp with those arms when he gets. Like
I know. Would you guys stop going limp?
Still
with him?
very, still
Woodley
very
is like,
nerve-wracking.
all I can do is choke you out at this point. That's all I can do.
I don't know if he's got the arms to choke anyone.
No.
He might, dude. Woodley's still fucking Woodley.
He does like the guillotine. He was doing it against.
Askren?
No, who was the? Yeah, well, yeah, him
Talking
too.
Wonder Boy.
Yeah, Wonder Boy
Thompson.
Yep. Josh Thompson.
Although Thompson didn't tap to it, though.
No, he didn't.
Now, if you're in this position, right, you want to get out, can you just knee him in the groin and be like, oh, sorry, dude?
Whoops, my bad.
He's gotta
Like
let
if you're
go,
being
right?
choked,
Right.
hell yeah.
Knee him in the groin, right? Oh, my bad.
Whoops.
Oh, sorry.
How often do they take a point away on one? On
Wow,
look at
man,
that.
he's taking him down.
Beast.
Right into a Von Flu choke. Do it.
But he's not even trying to fight there was no trying to fight, low hips, no nothing.
No.
Tyrone literally just had the neck.
That's it. That's all he had.
Had the neck.
it.
That's it.
Wow.
I've never seen Tyron so dominated before.
Look at his
Yeah.
neck. Look at Tyron's neck. That looks uncomfortable.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Look at that, dude. He looks
Yeah.
hurt, man.
Yeah, did you guys watch the press conference at all?
No.
Where Tyron's like, how you going to beat me, dude? How you going to beat me? How you going to beat? He said it like 500 times.
Did he
How
really?
you going to beat me? You don't have the recipe to do it,
Like,
Wow.
I think he wrote the cookbook.
Now everyone knows how to beat you, dude.
Yeah, that's interesting. This is interesting. I really want to
I
hear.
am curious about what his situation was before this fight.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to hear what he comes up with because I bet you it's something.
It's got to be something. He doesn't.
100% there'll be an excuse.
Yeah.
If I know,
But do you want to see this fight again? No way.
No.
No.
It's too dominant to see it again right away. There's no rematch. That's for
I'm
sure.
glad there's a change. I'm glad there's going to be a change
Honestly,
in the guard, though.
Oh, I always. Like
I agree.
I know
always
I'm
like
coming
change
down
the
on Woodley pretty hard, but I don't want to see him fight at all. Really.
No, really?
He's never entertained me.
No. But dude, he's knocked out some pretty good guys. That Till fight was pretty entertaining. Darstam. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I can.
I love the guy that always comes up with a one example. Yeah, but that one time, oh, you got me.
He's also
Shut the fuck
He's
up.
also clocked so many dudes.
Yeah, remember, was it Jay Huron when he fucking lit him up
Pull
from
up the
across
record, Paul. Read it off. Go ahead. Read off his record.
I know, like when I always go like, yeah, chicks don't really knock each other out that much. Well, Holly Holm and Ron. Oh wait, you're right. My bad. I take back what I said.
Rose Namajunas versus.
Wait, there's two. If you give me three, I'll take back what I said.
Really?
Yeah.
Amanda
Nunes.
versus.
I knew you were going to do it. The three biggest profile female fights ever. Congratulations.
Oh, yes. Well, there you go. Women can knock out other women. It can happen. I bet Amanda
Yeah,
could probably
Gabby
knock out some
Garcia.
guys, too.
Gabby Garcia's knocked some bitches out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're old ladies in Japan.
Literally 50-year-old women.
Was that woman really in her 50s?
Yeah, she's 50.
No, she's not, but she fights 50-year-olds.
No, I know. Was that
The woman
Japanese
she walked
woman?
out, the Asian woman, I'm pretty sure was 50
my
plus.
God.
Yeah. Dude, it's not good.
And she was a pro wrestler?
I don't even know, dude.
They're all, yeah. The Japanese
It's
love that.
bizarre.
It's like, no, this
But
is
I thought Gabby
this is
Garcia
the
was
same.
like getting
This is the
down.
same.
Like, can she get down to 145? No way, right?
Hey, remember
She's
when
trying
Chael
to-
Sonnen did this to Anderson Silva for
Yeah. And then-
5 rounds and then
and then-
got caught in a triangle
Yeah.
with 15
Crazy.
seconds?
Brilliant.
Yeah,
But Anderson Silva was injured. He had a rib injury.
that's right.
So did Tyron.
And maybe Tyron does too. That's why he
The
looks
biggest,
like that.
the biggest rib
I
injury
don't-
ever. So many ribs are hurt right now. Yeah. For sure.
There are guys who take fights when they are 100% hurt, and I'm sure all fighters do that. But
done that,
Tyron
yeah.
has pulled out of a lot of fights too.
Yeah. This is
So-
it, man. 40 seconds, and it's been a dominant performance.
Yeah, Usman looks great, man. He's scary, dude.
5 rounds
Great wrestling.
of dominance.
Fantastic striking, really aggressive.
Did he even take many shots? He took a couple shots, right? But nothing really significant.
man.
Yeah, maybe just a few.
Kobe Covington was completely wrong. He
What'd he
said
say?
Marty was going to get starched in the first round.
Good luck, Kobe. Good luck with this guy, Kobe.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah,
Fuck.
have fun with that.
He just wants to finish on top. Look at him. He just wants to finish dominant, like him sitting down.
Yeah, Dana's
Look
really
like-
not watching.
No.
Now
There
he
he
is.
is. That's it. That's it. Passing of
mean-
the torch. How you deny
It
that
is kind of cool,
performance?
like when you do, like he literally is like, no, I won. Like there's not like, oh, the decision. Let's see. It's like, no, man. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I won. Like 100%.
Yeah,
sure I won.
100%. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Where does he train out of?
American Top Team.
Is it? Is that everyone that?
You'll be right 60% of the time. Oh no, AKA.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, got it. Yeah,
Nice.
it's one of those two.
Jackson Wink, right?
Yeah,
okay,
Jackson
yeah,
Wink,
got it,
SPG.
Okay, yeah.
No, okay. Oh, so he doesn't have a training
I heard
team.
Matt Hume's doing pretty well these
Yeah.
days. See a lot of fighters in his camp.
Wow.
Did it, huh? Damn.
Did it. And new. Fuck.
Pretty cool.
Duke.
That was a nice surprise. I enjoyed that.
That was. I told you we were due for an upset, boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good call, Paul.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm awesome at this.
Yeah. Now they show replays of
That
this
was the
one.
best. That was
Yeah.
the best part.
But they don't show the replay of Ben Askren.
Just
I know.
watching Tyron Woodley get taken down, and I have no problem with Tyron, but That's just impressive. I mean, he's not. You never see him get picked
Right.
up and slammed like that.
He says he fights out of Dallas, Texas. So I don't know.
Yeah, Dana's going to take an ad out in the Super Bowl next year showing that 15-second clip of Askren getting slammed and punched in the face like 10 times.
Do you want this guy as your champ?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's going to have a Super Bowl spot.
Exactly. Oh man. Nice. All right.
Who's that dude in the?
That's,
Is that Pitbull's cousin?
Yeah, right.
It's like
Oh,
that's
he's
the
He's
manager that
Khabib's manager.
manages all the big guys.
Yeah, he manages the
He looks like a. He looks like a security dude at a club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently he fights too. Like he actually does jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. That's why he talks so
I
much
guess I
shit
respect
online.
him then.
Okay.
He talks a lot of shit online.
Yeah, he talks a ton of shit. That's who McGregor
Wait,
went after.
where's, okay.
He goes, "Where's Noah? Where's Noah?" That's like his illegitimate son that he
yeah.
doesn't pay child support to or something.
Oh really?
McGregor goes and digs into people's family
He
histories.
digs deep, man.
They gotta hold the can. They gotta do that, huh? It's like in their contract. Oh, you got. We know you just got your ass kicked for 5 rounds, but make sure you got that
Can't walk
monster
out of
can.
the
That
ring.
monster can. Yeah.
Get
And the
that
body
monster
armor
can.
bottles
I
filled with
wonder what
water.
the score was.
You might as well. You might
Look
as
at
well
this.
get paid for getting your ass beat, right?
Yeah, you're right. Wow.
All right.
And new. Beautiful.
Look at him, man. He's just motivated as hell. How good does that got to feel for him right now?
Fuck yeah, dude.
You know that he's on cloud 9.
Yep. All that shit talking.
Oh, his mama. For sure.
It'd be awesome if it was his wife though.
Yep. His mama.
Big Mama's house.
That might be his wife right there.
Yeah, maybe that's his daughter there. Cute.
She's a cutie for sure.
Do you want to hear this?
Yeah, we can turn it up. What do you think? I don't think anyone's gonna say anything. Yeah.
No, I'm completely surprised. I had no idea I could do that.
Of course.
This is why I want you to pause it because we're not saying anything.
Yeah, it's
You
okay.
know?
People are still listening. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You think so?
Oh, for
everybody
sure.
loves
Yeah.
it.
They love it.
They love it.
Feel the sound of your voice.
Let's listen to the guys listening to the TV.
Dude, have you even tried to listen to the Alex Jones episode of Jerry?
No. Oh,
Yeah,
you want to
of
talk
course.
about that?
Of
Dude,
course.
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
He's a
It's
fucking idiot, dude.
amazing.
Shut the. That guy's.
Whoa, Drew.
Alex
Jeez.
Jones is so.
What?
Easy,
Drew?
bro.
Drew.
No, because I
Easy.
listened to it. I actually got upset in my car.
What? Why?
He does not stop talking.
He's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that guy.
It's pure comedy, dude.
fucking
Just
the best.
appreciate it.
I feel like I'm
How do you
like,
not
I was
appreciate
like-
that guy?
I was like, this is a bit, right? Like this is a
Appreciate
fucking
it.
bit.
It's
It might as well.
amazing.
You know why it's even funnier than being a bit? Jones is for real.
Yeah.
Like he's not even trying to be crazy.
Right.
He's just crazy. That's
Yeah.
why it's funny. That's why Rogan has him on. That's why he brings
awesome.
Eddie Bravo in.
I don't
Yeah.
find it funny.
It's
Really?
madness.
I find it so
God,
annoying.
I love
What
it.
was I didn't listen to it, but
Don't listen to it, then.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I
Eddie
turned
is
it off.
balls deep in conspiracy theories, and
Right.
so I mean, Alex Jones is next level.
Yeah,
shit.
next level.
dude. But next level with like proof of a lot of shit too.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Right. Well, so he's got claims of proof
Yeah.
to this. Oh, right.
Well,
Right.
I mean, they bring up stuff that coincidentally
Yeah.
coincides
Yeah, I was-
with some type of like conspiracy. It's
just
a long shot for sure, but it's entertaining as fuck.
I was driving from South Maui to, I might have taken a picture of this, South Maui to North Maui the other day, and obviously beautiful countryside. I can't remember the highway. I think it was, I can't remember the highway. Anyways, middle of like just a rolling field, and then in the distance you see the mountain that goes to West Maui, the mountains that are there. And there's this building that's in the middle of the field, and I don't know what the building was, but it stands in the middle of literally nothing else around it. And at the top of the building, like kind of spray painted in or written in, is just Infowars.com. And you pass down the freeway.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it almost looks like it was the retired or shut down podcast place of Alex Jones, the secret podcast place. But
Right.
Here's the
he's
here's the
got
thing.
like a cult following out there.
Here's the thing about Alex Jones. Let's say that actually some of the things he says are true.
Yeah.
Which they are.
Which they are.
Okay,
Go
For
ahead.
sure.
okay, wait, hold
no
on a
one's
second.
gonna
Like what?
believe you because you're a fucking asshole.
No, 100%.
Be better.
Like he'll say like
If
three.
you really care, be better. And that's my problem with him. And
But
that's
doesn't,
my
doesn't he have
100%,
tons of
dude.
sponsors? Doesn't he get money from being crazy?
Not really. His sponsors are like super bizarre. Like
Protein bars
like
and shit,
weird
right?
protein bars.
No, but I thought he put out his own supplements.
Yeah,
Doesn't he have his
yeah.
own like Infowars supplements?
Yeah, so he's kind of full of fucking shit. Dude.
Yeah.
like
He's got his
alpha
own-
powder, you know, and shit like that. Like really was.
Oh, here's Tyron Woodley. Let's see what he's
I
gonna
wanna
say.
hear
Oh,
that.
I would like to hear this. Where's the excuse?
Wait for it.
You were flat, bro. I don't hate the humble. There you go. Damn.
Yeah, glad Zach.
Wow,
Tyron.
classy. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Oof.
All right.
All right.
It's not what I
Okay.
expected.
Not what I expected.
at all.
Okay, I'm back.
He ate some humble pie. 5 rounds of eating humble pie.
Still not a fan, but I don't hate you.
Yeah, there you go.
No, but Alex Jones will say like 2 things that are factually true, and then be like, "Hillary Clinton lives off baby blood. I have the doc," and you're like, no, nobody believes you.
Wasn't there
On the
something-
They
first-
signed an agreement with the aliens.
yeah.
It's proven. They signed the agreement. I have the info. And
Wasn't
it's
there
like,
some after that whole so the Pizzagate thing was about, correct me if I'm wrong, but it was about like a pizza parlor in DC, and the idea was that they were running some sort of child
a pedophile
porn or
ring.
pedophile
Yeah.
ring.
Well, that's true, right?
Politicians fuck kids.
Which is true. So,
Right.
so didn't some dude like go to that pizza parlor and hold it up?
He's such a douchebag.
Didn't some dude go to that pizza parlor and with a gun and was like, "Take me into the basement.
I
He was
think you're
gonna
right.
uncover
Yeah, I think you're right.
the pedophile ring."
Yeah, yeah.
So some dude actually went in the pizza parlor and like held up a bunch of
'Cause they're
people with
crazy.
an automatic weapon,
Right.
and he was gonna like solve. He was so convinced that Alex Jones was real or this thing was real.
What's going on now?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, Kobe.
Oh. This guy's always there. This guy's like the star. He calms everyone down, the bald dude. He's always there.
Yeah. I mean, what are you guys gonna do? Fight right now?
I wouldn't even pay attention to that fucking idiot.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
ignore him.
seriously.
He's such a
The
douche.
best night of your life, ain't gonna worry about that fool.
Yeah. Walk around with the old belt.
Dude, it honestly does surprise me that he only has 137,000 followers.
Yeah, dude.
I thought he'd be
Yeah.
at 500,000 or something.
I think
Dude,
he
I'll,
thought that too.
I'll scroll across when I'm on Instagram. I'll scroll across like mediocre
There's no one more
CrossFit
surprised
people,
than
and
him.
they have more than him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's looking at it like, how do I not
I'm
have
being
more
so
followers?
controversial.
Yeah.
I'm being such a dick. How do people not follow me?
Brian Ortega. Oh, nice guy.
He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be just fine. He's
Yeah.
14-1 and number
Yeah.
2 in the UFC. He's gonna be just fine.
I think he's going to land on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Talented. Max Holloway, though, no joke. So wait, if Max Holloway goes up and wins the 55, is he relinquished? Is he all champ, and now he's fighting
Love
both?
this dude.
Yeah, dude, I honestly don't think Max can make 145 again.
That's it.
I
You
think
he's done.
he's like McGregor,
He
where it's like,
almost
I don't
killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say he walks around on like 190, 200 pounds.
What?
Who's
I thought
Macy
he was
Barber?
like. I thought he was like that much weight.
he came
no,
in-
no, that might be too much.
When he
But I thought
came
was
into the
like
Khabib
180.
fight,
Some brutal makeup, Macy. Sorry, girl.
remember before Khabib fought L.I. Quinta and Max Holloway came in and that was short notice. They give him the match on like 6
5
days or
days,
whatever.
something like that.
But yeah, he's walking around at like 190. Wow.
He's
And he
walking around
couldn't
a
make the
lot.
55 cut.
Whoa, not if you're walking around
Right.
that much. See, I don't know why they just don't institute the higher like the body weight thing. Who's doing it?
1FC?
1FC. Why don't they just
The
do that?
hydration?
The hydration tests. Yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
What the fuck are we doing? Everyone goes up, and then you add another division for heavyweight.
Exactly.
That's all. Why is 205 or 206 to 265? It seems a little ridiculous.
No, I think you're right.
Everyone goes up. It should be a 220 or 225 division or
right.
whatever, and then you got ultra heavyweights. Get the fucking big guys out there. You know, I like to see 300 pounders fucking jacked to the gills. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. That's there's nothing but entertainment there. Give him just a 2-round fight. 2-round fight, 3 minutes. Just gas out, go.
What's odd is that they have that 165 pound belt, or they have that 165 pound like approval division, but they're not.
Oh, they
opening
do.
it. Yeah, they have it
I didn't know
approved,
that. Interesting.
but they're not opening it up yet. Weird, right?
He's got to stop walking around with the belt
Dude,
too.
John
Kevin's
Jones,
got to
man.
stop that.
Yeah.
Stop doing that, man.
It's Henry Cejudo's belt.
You didn't win
So
that belt,
weird.
bro.
So weird.
You didn't win that belt, man.
Yeah.
Every
Whitaker's
UFC guy needs.
I'm not
like
trying to be a dick, but stop walking around with
a
that
coach
belt.
with them. Kind of like what do they call those people?
Like a PR coach?
PR coach, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
How about
Because
this? If you
it's
don't
ridiculous.
And
earn
have
the
your
belt,
coach not be Chael Sonnen.
Yes. Stop walking around with the fucking
It's kind of
belt.
what an agent's supposed to do in some way, in some capacity.
Yeah.
But dude, I
Or a
mean,
manager.
Right.
isn't he's pretty close with Eddie Bravo, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't Eddie call him up and be like,
Jeez.
"Hey, Kelvin, Robert Whitaker was taken into emergency surgery.
Right.
Like he didn't like bitch out. Like the guy was going to die.
Right.
And now you consider yourself the champ.
Yeah. You're
Come on,
talking,
dude,
you want
that's-
Eddie Bravo to say that?
That's low class. I don't know.
But
Someone's got to.
someone's got to say it. I agree.
Dude, it's either that.
That's weird.
Or I eat just cookies. I can't do both.
All right, here's Anthony Smith. Lionheart.
Lion fucking hard.
Lionheart.
Great training gym. Is that a gas station? The door just comes out.
Dude, it looks
from
very.
Nebraska.
Bring in the Grand Dam.
What's so interesting is that, like, that's all like, okay, we got to put the light here to get that light look and the
Yeah,
shadow.
they're going for an effective source.
All
He's
fact.
got a tattoo that says "No regrets," so we know that about him.
Does he really, Paul? Is that what it says?
Yeah.
I had a boxing coach in Detroit. He had the
Hey,
funniest.
any regrets? Oh wait, sorry, I didn't see the tattoo. My bad. Stupid question.
What's your biggest? There was this boxing coach I had in Detroit a long time ago. He had the funniest line. There was a guy that was fighting. His name was LaFontaine. LaFontaine had a tattoo on his chest, and it was like, God, what was it? It was like no regrets. It was no fear. It was something like that. And my boxing coach was like, "So is that to when you wake up? Is that how you remind yourself of this? Like that you don't have any regrets?" It was just like that.
Right, right.
It was right before I had to fight. Well, not in right before I had to spar. What the hell was it?
Kind of critical of the story, right? You probably should have told the story.
Remember that
It was
clothing?
something like that.
Remember that clothing brand, No Fear, with the two
Yeah.
like alligator eyes? No fear, dude.
No, I don't remember that. When was that come out?
What?
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
It was like right when we were in like middle school, probably. You know.
Oh
So
yeah.
Zito was like well out of college at this point.
He already started his own business, living on his own.
Yeah, right.
John Jones.
I know. He's a motherfucker.
Machida went out like a Brazilian, not tapping.
Yeah.
Just right out.
No way. Look at John Jones.
Was that a smile? Would you count that as a smile?
I do count as a smile.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But that's not the official weigh-in.
Okay, you're right.
It's the official one.
These
they
thin
come.
mints are disappearing.
Dude, I got lots more out there, so eat them up.
All right.
Yeah, I got my niece is a Girl Scout, so my sister's
nieces?
like, yeah, my sister's like, you're buying cookies? I'm like, all right, yeah. Put the order in.
Hey, that guy Johnny Walker, man, he looks vicious. I think he's the next dude, honestly.
A couple years ago, there was a Girl Scout troop that like broke all the national records. They set up
I
their
think I heard
Girl
this story.
Scout troop in right outside the dispensary in Denver.
Oh, seriously?
Smart.
But by the way, it's like kind of funny. It's like I don't think
Something wrong with that.
people
Yeah.
are necessarily
Right.
going in there super high, so they're just like, I'm going to need these later.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
Thinking
Fucking
ahead.
brilliant.
Stoner's thinking ahead. See?
Those Girl Scouts.
Where does he train? Anybody know?
So this guy's rolling out to the cage
ATA.
in bifocals,
American
huh?
Man, this card is stacked with ATT.
That was interesting on the Broken podcast.
So are you
when,
reading a book on the way to the cage? Or why are you wearing glasses?
Donald Cerrone came
So
on.
he
He was
can
talking
see
about
where he's going.
what like the
riff.
downfall or the rift. Well, it was a rift, and it also seems like the Jackson Wink product is quite diminished.
Yeah.
And they were like they were training all the killers years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that kind of happened, but it makes sense.
Do you
But
hear
their
them?
gym
But
is
they
still
also
huge.
They completely disowned him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cerrone? Yeah.
He doesn't need them anymore, really.
Yeah.
He looks good.
Couple more fights.
Well, your fight's happening. Cerrone versus
McGregor?
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Why you say that?
Because
don't
Dana
know.
says no, and
Yeah.
everybody else says yes. So who knows?
Rogan said it's happening.
Anything I've read has been like, we're far
When did Rogan
from
say
it.
it was happening?
Rogan said it the other day on the podcast. I
Does
listened.
McGregor want to fight him?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both said yes. And
But does McGregor really want that fight? My question is like,
well, that's what I'm saying.
Of course.
When
he
Paul talked to when did you talk to him?
I'll talk to Connor. Which fight do you guys want to see?
I want
I'll
to see.
make it
I
happen.
want to see Cowboy.
Do you?
I do. I think it's a good fight for both.
I just assume he's invited to your wedding, right?
He probably would be there.
Best
He'll be
man.
there. Yeah.
Promotes his whiskey the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Paul is sweating.
Sponsored by Proper 12.
I texted him, I'm like, dude, you're really lucky you didn't come.
Everyone's on the floor. All right, let's get a load of these tats.
No regrets.
Oh, a tribal tat in the arm? No way.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep, that's a lot of tats.
Lion heart on the wrong side. It's supposed to be on the other side because it's your heart. That's what you said. Interesting.
So he's a liar.
Lion peck. It's more like it.
Smith, he's got his name tattooed on his back.
Casey
Always
forgets.
a classic.
I like everything he's
Forgets.
doing,
Always a
actually.
classic.
I actually like what he's throwing together.
Cerrone's tattoo is awful, too. Speaking of Cerrone.
Yeah.
What else we got here? What's going on?
But not as bad as like Pettis. Pettis has got some pretty bad tattoos.
Yeah.
He loves his family, you fuck.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, I don't think there's.
Was that like something they listed as a characteristic? or-
Yeah, don't get your grandma tattooed on your chest or whatever's going on.
We get it.
That's cool. Messy, whatever. Yeah, that's all good. lion heart and lion rib. Look at that.
That's not a lion, though, is it?
Yeah, it's a weird,
It's a
like,
female lion?
Americana style ish, but not. They
A
didn't
lot
really,
going on
they didn't
there.
really hit the mark on that one. I don't
No.
think. No.
It looks like a puma or a cougar.
Yeah, with some weird hair.
He's got a lot going on.
Okay.
He's got a lot going on.
Oh, that's the mane. Dude, it looks like it's a female lion, like crouching in.
That's a mane.
I think- is
It
that
looks
a-
like a tiger. It
is
doesn't
that
look
a
like
mane?
a lion, but it might be. You're right. You might be right.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Oh, what do you?
Yeah, is that a mane or is that? Yeah, I guess
it's
that is a
It's
mane.
like his
Okay.
hair, yeah.
'Cause
Remember-
why would he have a female lion in it?
Yeah.
Remember Alan Belcher's tattoo of
Oh,
Johnny
that's the
Cash on his
worst.
arm?
That's 100% the worst.
That's the worst tattoo.
the worst.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I got
Belcher was a beast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
got to
was.
pull this up for you.
He's the one who fought
Paul Harris. And shut him down.
I was like,
down.
do you
Fucked him up.
jiu-jitsu? Oh, cool. It's like,
So
come
do
on,
I.
beer.
Paul Harris is probably one of the few fighters that I ever was like, I really don't like you.
Yeah.
He's kind of a scumbag.
Scary dude.
And Ellen
Yeah.
Belcher.
Talk about CTE. He might have some of that.
Really?
Or it might be a little something not right.
He
Something's up
just
with him.
seems like he's kind of
Something's not
screw
right.
loose, man.
Yeah, something's not right there.
He likes to hurt people.
He's like
Seems like
A,
it.
B,
You know?
F. He's just
Doesn't
like,
get
he
it.
doesn't
Think
put it
he's
together.
just- I think he just gets in that flow state and he just doesn't know how to stop.
Yeah, that's Johnny
Whoa.
Cash's face tattooed
That's
on
a
his
bad
arm.
one, man.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Because it doesn't look like Johnny Cash.
It looks
That'd be
like,
better if it did.
it looks like it looks like a fat
Oh,
mob
man, maybe he
boss.
loves him.
It does.
Johnny Cash means a lot to a lot of
Fat
people.
mob boss. It
That's what it
does.
looks like.
What do you think about John Jones'
Gambino.
walkout shirt? It's pretty cool.
Is that also a lion?
It is also a lion. They have a lot of
And
lions. out
Lion
there.
Heart versus
A lot of lions.
Lionheart versus a two-faced.
So you got Amanda Nunes, the lioness. There's a lot of lions.
Yeah.
A lot of lions, a lot of
Lions are common.
bulldogs. It's a lot of stuff. What about you, John? What would your
What's your spirit animal, John?
The animal, what
Spirit
would
animal.
it be? It's a good question. Octopus, I think. Octopi.
It's good.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think they're really interesting.
Super
They're
intelligent.
They're super smart.
And the word
Murderers.
pussy's in it. We all know how John feels about pussy.
It's kind of silent, and like then the next comments about the fight, just really brutal, awkward silence. No, octopi, maybe. I don't know. What about you? What would your animal be?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really thought too much about
I
it.
don't have an answer. The worst answer I've ever heard was blue whale, though. I had somebody go blue whale. I'm like, that is the shittiest.
I don't
answer.
know. That's pretty funny.
You're just in
Blue
like
whale?
The
you're in
biggest-
blue nothing all the time. Like, yes, you have no natural predators, but like that sucks.
Yeah.
Come on, there's some
How do you-
glory
What do
there.
you eat? What do you eat?
Blue whale's enjoying his
Just-
life. Plankton.
But they fight.
Yeah.
They
Mouth
fight
open.
They fight orcas. They protect their babies from orcas.
yeah, that'd be my
Yeah.
spirit animal. Killer whale,
Blue-
motherfucker.
I guess. I guess.
What about
that's it.
those lanternfish? They get no love. They're the ones that swarm in the big schools of fish. They're pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So would you do a lanternfish or would you do the school of fish on your thing? That is what I am. Super mind.
Oh, man.
Probably, Andrew, you did the honeybee, right?
Of course.
Yep.
Bees are natural. Without
Seahorse.
bees, you cannot
How
exist.
about a seahorse?
No.
They do. They're pretty gender neutral. Can't the males like
Yeah, that's like
they
me.
get pregnant?
Yeah, that's like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Males
I
get
like to
pregnant.
try to get pregnant.
Is that Wink? No, it's Jackson, right?
No.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
John.
Greg
And
Jackson.
Both of them.
That's great.
They're
Oh, they're both there?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
And then that weird guy that always holds pads for them. Whatever the guy over there on the left is.
Oh, yeah.
He's just always around.
Okay, John, you done? You done hitting yourself? It's weird. I'm not going to lie. What if you just like broke his leg by doing that? He's like, oh, fuck. He limps to the cage.
15 fight unbeaten streak. God, he's incredible.
I know that one no contest.
That was
It's such a joke.
I'm glad they had that changed to a no contest. Wasn't it a loss
It
for
was
a
a
while?
loss, yeah.
yeah, it was
Thank
Matt. What was his
God.
name? The deaf dude.
Matt
Yeah.
Hamill.
Matt
Hamill.
Yeah.
What's he doing these days?
disqualification. I don't know. Teaching
Probably
somewhere?
wrestling.
Yeah, hanging out.
Teaching wrestling or something.
Teaching wrestling. That's like right underneath gym teacher.
Yeah, right.
How dare you?
I know.
He's an American.
I know.
hero.
Wrestling's a martial arts, sir.
I know. I'm just.
You're right, though.
Yeah.
100%.
What happened to John's foot? He's got a hurt toe?
Making
out.
excuses already, huh, John?
All right, away.
There we go.
I can't wait till he does that and he just arm snaps when he does that cartwheel.
Yeah.
It's like, hey man, why don't you just relax?
Dude,
Pretty sure you're
this
warmed up.
dude, I don't know, man. I know he's been in the game for a while, this guy.
Who?
Anthony Smith. Like, but
I don't believe that he's fought the caliber of people that
No
other
way.
people who have fought for the
Got some
championship.
Arms, man.
Thanks, Drew.
Hey, I'm just throwing it out there, just in
Really-
case the
that's
listeners don't
brilliant
know.
insight.
so what happens? Like
Oh,
John
well,
Jones beats
you
this
didn't say
guy
it,
who is
so.
ranked maybe 12th. I mean, what does he just keep doing? Just,
He's ranked third.
okay, but
Right there.
seriously, what is he going to do after this?
I don't know.
John Jones?
I mean,
His
Gotta
next
go
fight is
up.
going to be against USADA or something. He's
Yeah.
never defeated them.
he
That's what
doesn't-
sucked about
he's-
the whole GSP thing. When GSP is like, or when Khabib's like, yeah, I've got a couple of fights in mind. Tony's one of them. GSP's another one. You know, and he's like, oh, and they're like, oh, you'll go up to 170. He's like, oh no, I'll fight GSP, but it's got to be at 55. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why won't you move up like every other badass champion has done? Right. By the way, you have missed weight at lightweight 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's weird.
Too many thin mints. Or tiramisu in his case.
Tiramisu.
Man.
If you guys weren't here, and it was just me, I would have eaten probably all those cookies. Like I have to pace myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, I can't eat that right now. I gotta wait 5 minutes before I finish the fucking sleeve.
Yeah. You're a beast, John. What are you gonna do?
Oh, man.
So you did the all meat thing for what, 3 months straight?
3 months straight. I mean, I pretty much do it, but like right now, I'm just fucking not.
Yeah.
But I incorporated vegetables and asparagus and all that shit.
Okay.
But yeah, it was
But
straight
fasting, eating once a day. Yeah.
meat. Yeah, it was straight meat for 3 months, nothing else. It was
And you were
interesting.
actually putting on size doing that, weren't you?
Yeah. No, I'm still maintaining around like a healthy 183, 182.
Okay.
I like that weight.
Yeah.
The past couple tournaments I fought at 185. I felt great. I felt really strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like last year I cut down to 160, 166, 165 or whatever to weigh in at 168 or
Yeah.
You did. You
whatever
cut
the light
that. You cut that much.
Yeah, I mean, I was like, I didn't cut.
Well,
the
he was
water.
walking around at that. Yeah.
I was
were you?
walking around like 170, 172. I'm just way more comfortable up here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul's gonna be meeting you pretty soon.
Hopefully, dude.
Paul's
That would be
getting
awesome,
massive.
man. If I hit 180, I'd be so happy.
What do you weigh? 172.
172.
Great.
But Paul, you're pretty tall, Paul.
Yeah.
6'2", 1. How tall are you?
5'11.
Really? Man, I think I'm shrinking. I think that's what's going on.
I mean,
everyone's looking so much taller than
When
me.
you get older, I hear you do shrink.
I know. What the fuck, dude? I'm 5'4.5" right now.
Gravity's a motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I thought on my driver's license it says I was 5'6". I think I lied. What the fuck? Was
You
going
might have
on?
lied.
I probably lied.
Maybe you're
You're
5'6".
Yeah, you're 5'6".
No, dude. 5'4.5".
Really?
Is that weird?
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you shrunk a little bit.
Maybe I did.
Andrew, how tall are you? 5'11"?
No, I'm not as tall as Paul. 5'9".
What?
5'10".
Not
5'9", 5'10".
You're taller than me. I'm 5'9". Barely 5'9".
think so.
I feel like I'm 5'8.5".
I've never gone to the doctor and I've been taller than. I mean, we could
You've never been to the doctor?
No, whenever I've been to the doctor, it's 5'9", 5'10". I've never said
Whoa,
5'11".
let's talk about that.
And by the way, like, who made doctors the arbiter of height?
Yeah, right.
Because I don't have a big fucking thing in my house.
We
where I
need to get a
actually
tape
measure.
measure, bro. From the floor up.
Dude, here we go.
I know you got a ruler.
Yeah, but that's not accurate.
It's not rulers.
Of course, because you always measure from the base. So.
It's hard, yeah. I measure from my calf up.
Let's go.
All right, John
Is
Jones.
Anthony Smith going to make history here?
I don't think so.
Probably not.
Maybe. It'd be cool if he
no.
did, though.
That would be cool.
It would be amazing.
I just feel like if there's someone that's going to make history, it's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems-
John Jones is
Just too many bad tattoos. But honestly, I'm not trying to be funny. Like, if you have that many bad tattoos, I gotta question every other decision you've made in your life. And I don't know, man. Maybe you're just not training with the right people. Maybe you're not thinking correctly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says a lot about a person,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
It's got to say something. I mean, you're choosing to print this on your body.
Right.
That's a message.
Is that a
Dream catcher?
Yes, it is.
Is that a giant dream catcher?
It is a giant dream catcher.
It's either that or a really ugly jellyfish.
No, but see, he's got like. I'm not one to really like probably talk about body art too much, but you can tell when someone's got like a theme. Obviously, right? They got a theme. He seems like he's got 5
Tyler.
themes going.
Tyler's got a theme.
Yeah, right.
You know, he's got the tribal tat, the dream catcher, and then the lion.
Well, these are stamps. This is what we call stamps.
Yeah,
He got a stamp, and then he got another stamp.
Interesting.
And
That's
then
a good
another
term.
stamp.
I've never heard that term. That's a good one.
Yeah. No tats for you, John?
No, I don't got any problem with them. I think I actually really think tattoos are cool as fuck. I think it's especially when like a chick has some hot tattoos. They're hot. I love a good tattoo.
Raise the
Yeah.
tone of your voice because you're getting real deep. It sounds super creepy.
You know what I like? When a chick has bozo buckets tattooed on her back.
Bozo buckets.
Gives you something to aim for.
Think
You know
about
what I
it,
mean?
John.
Yep.
I don't like that your fucking tone got deep. It made me real.
But I think
real uncomfortable.
True. Raise your tone,
Yeah.
please.
He got like real close. So he's trying to swallow the mic. He's like, "Yeah, I really like it."
Tattoos on a chick?
I think that Bible verses are really dumb though. For the most part, I'm not a big fan of them.
True that.
John Jones is really swinging.
Because I feel like that's the depth of so many people's like. That's their deepest philosophy, is like a verse from a Bible or from the Bible.
Right.
Yeah. What about like other language?
John Jones
you
has
can't
that on
read?
his body.
Yeah, those can
a
be
weird
tricky
one, right?
too, man. Because especially when you get like like a Chinese character,
Right.
it's like we get it.
Soup.
You know, you're
You like soup?
warrior, yeah. Heart.
Yeah.
Oh, not bad.
caught.
Oh, interesting.
Look at
He
John.
almost got
right?
caught into a toe hold.
Good scramble.
John's gonna.
John's
take him
gonna
down
launch
and
him now.
submit him. I don't know. You think John wants to go to heavyweight and fight Cormier? I don't think he does.
I don't think
Like,
that's. I don't think that's the fight
for him.
Yeah, I think it's another.
I like to
fight.
see it. I like to see that fight.
I don't know, man.
Heavyweight Cormier.
It's one of
Heavyweight,
those-
knocking people out, dude. Knocked out Stipe.
I don't agree with any fight where if the guy's already won 2 in a row, I don't agree with a third. I never do.
So is he going to get stripped since he failed some drug tests?
No.
no.
Nope. Why not?
Because it's picogram. So it doesn't
It's a
really count.
picogram, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's underneath the.
The phrase they
Yeah.
want you to remember is it's tinier. It's a splitting a grain of salt. They do it for simple people like Paul to regurgitate on podcasts.
Correct.
Well, it's like a grain of salt split a billion times.
I don't know about a billion. But
I heard it was a
1
billion.
trillion times.
I heard it was 1,000.
100 trillion
Has
times.
you heard 1,000?
No, I thought that's
thought it
what you
was
said.
No, I thought it was 1 million. Honestly.
It can't be 1 million.
I thought it was.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems a little generous.
Yeah, no, I think my understanding is he's just going to test positive for however long he tests positive, and we're just fine with it.
You have any tattoos?
I have just one, yeah.
Which one?
Just the one here.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
this,
think I've seen
this
it.
thing right here.
Got it recently.
Yeah, just
Paul,
this
when are you
year.
going to get the Celtic cross on your back?
What's that?
When are you going to get the Celtic
Maybe
cross
also,
on your
if you
back?
got some sort of Celtic art on your back.
Never.
Oh, that's interesting.
The Celtic cross on the back is like such a either a Philadelphia or a Detroit person.
Or a Boston thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you should, though. I mean,
But Paul already had
I
it.
had that. I thought you were making a joke.
No, you
I had
did
it-
have that?
Yeah,
You
oh,
did
yeah.
have it.
I
It's
had
real.
it lasered off.
He had it lasered off. Wait,
Did you
John
really?
didn't know you didn't have
I
it?
didn't know that, dude. I just said it.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know
I
that.
thought he was
I'm like,
in on
I'm
it.
not
I'm
going
like,
to do it again, dude.
I'm thinking to myself, wait, is this a joke? Or
God,
no,
that'd be so
he's getting
Yeah.
serious.
I got it done when I was 18.
So you're,
Yep,
you're not
you sure
Irish
did
anymore?
get it
How
done
does
when you
that
were
work?
18. Yep.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
between the shoulder
But
blades.
see, for you, I would accept it.
Right.
No, you
because
wouldn't.
you're
No, you shouldn't,
you're first
John.
generation Irish.
forget
but
that.
still, it's I mean, lasered off. That'd be really funny if you did it again.
You know what, guys? I'm going back.
Reneging
I
on
fucked
it.
up again.
John said it would be cool, so I did it again.
Do it again. Just cut to you next week, like leaning forward on
Yeah.
a parlor table.
Shouldn't have got it lasered off in the first place, man.
The night when we're the drunkest, let's go. We're doing tattoos again. Let's just all get it. I'll get the Celtic cross. Fuck it.
You have a lot of tattoos.
I have some tattoos.
A lot of tattoos.
I don't
Joe,
have.
you have a lot of tattoos.
I don't have a. I have
How
a
many?
lot.
How many
I
do you
technically
have?
have two.
No, you
What?
don't.
1, 2.
Those two are separate.
Yeah, and the one down here is like 5 together.
What's your theme?
Yeah, what's your theme?
There's definitely not a thing.
But you did the old
Mark
school
up my
tapping.
skin?
Yeah.
That's
Dude,
what-
next you're
you
gonna
did
get a
this-
tribal
the
tattoo.
tapping.
One was
Oh, you did the tappy thing?
young and
Yeah.
dumb.
That's cool.
And I got something that I wish these didn't exist on my side.
Get it lasered off.
That's a lot. It's my whole side. Was it painful?
Like a motherfucker.
It doesn't sound worth it. And then the ones on the back were. I don't regret the ones on my back. That's when I went to Thailand. I got it the traditional way.
You
Blessed
don't
by a
regret it?
Buddhist
Does it
monk.
say no regrets in Thai?
For all I know, it could fucking say no regrets, just like all over the place.
Or it
But
just says regrets.
this was one of my regrets.
Yeah.
It says right in
I
there.
regret this tattoo.
No idea. So I trusted him. He was a good Buddhist monk. Why would he steer me wrong? Why would you bless me and then fuck me? Doesn't make any sense.
See, now John Jones is coming out a little more aggressive. Like, he's like, okay, now I'm just going to put him away. Like the beginning of the first fight.
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
he kind of warms up. He downloads
warms up,
you,
yeah.
and then he starts picking you apart.
Yeah,
I mean, come on, Smith. Like, if you're gonna lose to John Jones, fucking go out like
Oh, and that
banging.
landed.
right. Go out banging. Yeah, it's John Jones. Got a lot of tools. Lots of tools.
So, Paul, would you do a tattoo again? Obviously, not a Celtic cross in your back.
No,
but-
see, my philosophy on tattoos now is like,
here we go.
get a whole like a back piece, like what Tyler from the gym is doing, is cool. Like,
What is he doing?
Well, he has the whole
did
back
everything.
Which
done.
Tyler?
Like
Little Tyler.
like
Little
Andre.
Tyler?
Yeah.
Andre has a whole back piece. Like, either do up a piece or don't do anything.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a spin.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
No,
You have to.
I feel you.
I actually kind of want to do this arm because I feel like it might tie everything all together.
Might.
But, like, I don't know.
Might.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time with
When I
it.
was 18, I was dating this girl.
Dude, just do your whole
who
stomach around your whole
had
waist.
That sounds odd.
right by her vagina, she had faith tattooed and then the cross. And even when I was 18, I looked at it, I was like, you're going to regret that one day for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For 7 years.
And then he couldn't get erect, and it was super awkward. It's like,
And also, like,
Just thought
I'm
about
sure
our
the
bad
Pope's
decisions
very
the whole
proud.
time.
Yeah.
Like, very pious.
Yes, of course. Well, I mean, even getting tattoos, being
All right.
Yeah.
religious.
She goes to the Vatican. She's like,
in the
"No, check
Bible,
it out."
isn't
And
it?
Check it out.
That's religion's
Against
fault.
the
I'm not
Bible.
saying there's anything wrong, but it's like, it's weird. It's just weird.
Whoops, some of my jizz landed on your faith tattoo. My bad.
My bad.
The body of Christ and the smear.
A little too far, John.
Having a hard time.
I was debating not saying what I said, and then John's like, no, we're going all the way.
Yeah, I'm a confirmed Catholic. I can say these
We
things.
can edit. All right, just remember, it's not live. Go hard, and then we'll talk about it later.
It's a transubstantiation.
Nobody's listening at this point, dude. We're like 3 hours in. Are you serious?
John
Right.
Jones never closes his hands. He always palm
Yeah,
in
he
the
does.
face.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah. He's an eye-poking son of a gun.
He's always got that paw, 84.5-inch reach in your face. Man.
What are we at? Oh, God, it's only the second round.
Oh, come on, dude. Like, just
Yeah.
don't get just picked apart. Get in.
He's not going to get in.
There's not a lot going on.
I hate sitting here, like, saying, like, oh, do that. You know, I don't want to be that guy, but
You're that guy. It's okay.
I know.
Nothing wrong with that, Paul.
it's all right. We've just seen it so many times, right?
I mean, what are you going to do? He's 84.5-inch
and he
reach.
knows, too. Anthony knows, too. But when you're in there, it's a different thing.
Yeah. He's just getting I mean, I don't know who's got to answer for John Jones.
Do you want to wrap this up, dude? We've been on for like 3 hours.
Has it really been 3 hours?
Dude. I don't think that anyone's listening for results at this point.
Oh, no. They're just listening for you talking. They miss you. There's a lot of requests from you. to be honest with you.
Right.
Just letting you know that right now.
Sure.
Paul, you got an award-winning personality. Man.
Everybody misses you.
Right.
Yeah.
Shut up, guys.
Just saying. I get a lot of like Instagram, like, hey, where's the Irish guy?
Where's that super cool Irish guy with his witty comments?
The gift of gab. It's an Irish gift.
Fuck Alex for not showing up, by the way.
Yeah. Send him this little bit. It's odd.
And shout out to Rob.
Let's
Shout
go
out
off
to
here
Rob,
and talk
sure.
shit about Alex for like an hour.
We could certainly
Or
do
let's
that.
record it and just be like, no, this wasn't part of the podcast, but this is just for you.
Yeah.
This is for you, bud.
This is going to go.
Waiting for the laughs. If Alex was here, I've been laughing my fucking ass off, apparently.
Dude, Alex is hilarious, man. He says the funniest shit.
He is funny.
It's funny. Clever.
Andrew and I have no response. We were like, not that funny, Andrew.
All he does is talk to me about
You're
jiu-jitsu.
such a funny guy.
Okay.
Okay.
How about next time the three of you, come on here and talk about whatever the fuck you want, and me and John will go hang out by ourselves.
We'll start our own podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Dude, they had Hanato doing that Midwest Finishers. That dude is so fucking funny.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
man.
funny as fuck. Plus,
Holy fuck.
you know he's got bits down by this point.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I mean,
yeah.
it's so
It's so
natural.
natural,
Everything is
yeah.
like,
Right.
yeah, for sure. It's really good. But, man, that room smelled horrible. Like,
What is this for?
The Midwest Finishers thing.
Finishers.
They were doing
The
early.
room, like, there's like everyone's shoes were like on the side of the mat, and it's just, it's funky.
It smells like a gym, huh?
It is very funky in there.
Were you in a gym?
What's that?
No,
Yeah,
being an
I
asshole. I just love that belt. I love the belt with a million stripes on it.
Oh yeah,
That's my
It was
favorite
So
thing.
clever. He's going to 3 rounds. You gonna wrap it up, dude? You can say wrap it up, man. That's fine with me.
Dang.
Yeah.
You got nothing else to say, Paul?
No,
it?
that's about it.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're checking out.
Let's watch this in peace with the commentary and stuff.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right. Andrew Sawczenko, thanks. Nobody's going to go to your Instagram, so don't even throw it out there. John Payne, not on social media.
Who gives a shit?
Thanks
I
for
love
doing
these
this, fellas.
guys. These are great.
Paul Moloney, BJJ, still.
I think so.
Okay.
Are you okay with that? Should I change it?
Don't go to it.
I mean, you're still
he
doing
doesn't post
jiu-jitsu.
anything ever.
I am.
Yeah. So yeah, when you quit jiu-jitsu, maybe you drop the BJJ.
Drop the BJJ.
Yeah, for sure.
Paul Moloney, golf, whatever you retire.
Yeah, yeah. What
What's
is
that stand for? Paul Maloney blowjob journey? Okay.
All right, let's watch the end of this, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Very Hard to Submit. Go to vhtsny.com and check out their kimonos, compression gear, and apparel. This is a brand we are excited to be supported by. Their gear is high quality with a clean design. Go to vhtsny.com and see for yourself. Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. For more information about Grappler Union Podcast, you could visit us at our website at grapplerunion.com. You can follow us on Instagram at Grappler Union. Please like us on Facebook. Be sure to subscribe on iTunes. And all of our episodes are available on our YouTube channel. Say what?
Be sure to subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe to all that shit. You got to do another take, right?
Oh.